Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Wednesday night game of TORGanized play here at Roll Hit Die. Tonight we have a little bit of a different setup as we've had before. We have a different game master. So before I introduce him and let him hand it over, I would like to give a shout out to Roll20, which is where we do all our maps and all our nice little visuals, so players as well as our viewers can watch it and see what is going on. I also, most of us or some of us have actually used the Hero Forge subscription packet, which allows you to create your own custom mini with poses, outfits, weapons, whatever you want to do it with, including color, and make a digital copy of it for your digital games. And also down below on our little bio here, we have a few links. One of them is for Extra Life. So if you would like to help out the children for Children's Miracle Network as well as Children's Hospitals, click that link, go down there, and give a little bit to help the kids out. Near that link also is a website that we now have is rollhitdie.com. One of our DM for Friday, as well as one of our players for Sunday, Marcus Scott, has been working diligently to try to get that set up and ready for you guys to use. Don't forget, before too long, we should have the stores up and running, so you can get, a t-shirt or whatever emblem on it, or even one of these nice little stickers that is going to disappear in my background if I ain't careful. So without further ado, I am going to hand it off to you, Jim, and let you enjoy the spotlight.
Hello, everybody. So tonight we're going to be playing a mod called The Silent City, which is actually on was written in the Infinite Exchange by Matt Ritchie. So if you guys enjoy watching this and playing it, you can always go on to Drive-Thru RPG to get the mod yourself to be able to play it at home with your friends. So why don't we start, because you guys are all going to be together getting a dispatch from the Delphi Council, so you guys can all be together. But since everyone's basically playing new characters that no one on the stream has really seen before, why don't we go ahead and start introducing ourselves, and we'll start with D800.
That to be me. I am D800. I am from Darkhold. I am more machine now than human, so that's pretty much me. I shoot things. You point, I shoot. You want it dead, you tell me, I kill. And yes, I will be butchering a Russian accent probably, or I'll probably just forget about it altogether. I am not Mike or Liam. I guess we'll pass it off to the gentleman below me. That'd be Liam.
I am Father Fisk from Orosh, a Sakilum chaplain, and I am here to make sure everybody follows the true path. So, yes, I'm basically just playing a Sakilum chaplain from Orosh.
I'm seeing things not going badly at all with you, and I think we have a Cyber Pepsi with us.
Then I'm playing Dialects, who is also from Tharkold, and I'm not even going to attempt a Russian accent right now. He is a member of the race and was born free, so he has not been enslaved like most of the other members of the race. He appears to be in his mid-30s, dressed in what to basically extent looks like homespun clothing. And he is wearing a Techno Demon hide jacket, though. He has one weapon with him, but he seems to be thin and a little sickly. Beyond that,
Or at least will be when he gets off the plane, so to speak.
Yeah.
Little cough. I am the aforementioned, the cyber papal Michel Delacroix. A gentleman, of course, dressed to the nines, with guns.
Nothing's wrong with guns.
And a nice little boss, a nice little cyber eye that goes along with his guns.
Yes.
Enhanced abilities.
Seems like most everybody who gets a guns seems to get that cyber eye.
I think I did too. Let me double check.
But yes, even though Father Fick has his beliefs, we know the true way through the Julian Bible. And I will be butchering a French accent.
Okay. Have
Outrageous.
any of these characters played Riverside Heist?
Well, that's easy for me to tell you. No.
Okay.
Nope.
I think
That's
this
fine.
guy's only been out on one mission.
This is Dalex's first.
Yeah,
So.
not a problem. It is
like-
so technically this is a sequel to that mod by the same author. But so what they will do is they will tell you that there were some events going on in Austin, Texas, where basically there was a bank robbery that some Storm Knights were asked to investigate, and come to find out that it actually was not the robbers weren't actually stealing any money. They were actually just stealing a hard drive that was located in a safety deposit box inside the bank. And they were just using a bank heist as cover to cover up that. And they come to find out that the bank robbers were tied to the Kanawha Corporation. So clearly that cannot be good, that they would go in to steal a hard drive. So through some other information gathering, they believe that the disk has been removed to a Nagoya facility. So they would like for you guys to go there and recover the hard drive before the Kanawha Corporation can discover what is on it and do any terrible things that would come from that. They will have a driver for you. Basically, he will meet you in Kyoto, where your plane will land. You'll be able to pick up the ride there, and he will drive you into Nagoya. And the driver's name is Daisuke Ota. He is a young Storm Knight. And they give you a description of him so that you can recognize him once you see him.
So he's a Storm Knight working with the Delphi Council.
Yes, he is a young Storm Knight. He hasn't been with us very long, so we don't wish him to go any further into the city. We just want you to get to this. He is just going to drive you to the city so that you guys don't have to worry about, transportation in and out. And then he will arrange a pickup with you once your mission is done.
Oh, it seems so easy is how you say piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
See?
Yeah. Any other questions before we send you on your way?
I think we'll figure it out as we go.
Excellent.
Any rules on engagement?
Well, I mean, do what you must to get to the hard drive. However, we're not totally sure why, other than some Jiangxi problems, but Nagoya is pretty much deserted. So if you see anyone in Nagoya, they're probably either Shang-Chi or they're with the Kanawha Corporation. So you do what you need to do.
Is there any information on the research facility?
We know where it is, so they do give you a map of the city and kind of where the facility is inside the city, but they don't have any information from within the facility.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know any researchers there, doctors, anything like that.
Correct. Yeah. No, this
is security
is
forces. Okay.
We haven't gotten anyone infiltrated into that area because the city is just so deserted that because basically most of the city, when the Jiangxi started coming around, the city got out. And so you kind of can't, really hard to get somebody undercover just walking in to be a normal citizen when there's no citizens.
Hi there.
Don't mind me. I'm not trying to spy. Yeah.
I'm your new neighbor. Want a cookie? Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So if there are any purchases or requisitions that you guys would like to do before you guys head to Kyoto, you could do so now.
Yes, the wealthy Michel Delacroix is going to buy an electronic lockpick to make
Okay.
sure we have some lockpicking gear. And that's a 13. So since I'm wealthy, I just get it.
Yup. And of course, just as a reminder, because there are not that many mods set in Pan Pacifica, those will be your world laws once you get there.
Pan Pacific has world laws? What do you mean? There ain't no cosm change there.
Right? Fortunately, just no special cosm possibilities at this point. So,
Which I'm sure that'll change before too long.
oh, I'm sure that will definitely come into play when that is when that book comes out. As you know, Liam shakes his head and laughs. Right?
Good stuff.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't see me gaining or garnering anything. So I'm not even going to try.
Is there anything you're looking at? D800 in particular?
Not particularly. I have my blaster. Grenades, maybe? Things that go boom. Other than that, no. Maybe a good pair of sunglasses, boots, and a motorcycle. Actually,
And I don't need anything.
I think the character actually comes with a, when you create the character, the jacket. You gotta have the jacket.
Right. If only the jacket, but
No, I'm good. I've got what I need. I don't
Okay.
know what else more I need other than that. Maybe
I
some
will try
communicators.
to.
I don't think we're going to be
Oh, do you-
separating, so I don't think we need communicators.
They're integrated for me, so I am going to try to requisition some offensive grenade from the core book, which is a 12.
Yeah.
So I'll say, hey, would you? Hey, oh, I should not be stymied. That's still bad though. But I'm wealthy and I'm favored.
that you are.
Let's try this again. And
You know, we just don't have a lot of those to spare. They just seem to be so popular. The poor quartermaster can't keep anything on hand. But
I understand. They're getting changed up. I understand.
yeah, you know, it's just so hard.
Oh, we.
But you know what? We do have this filter mask we could give you. You know, if you're going into to the Pan Pacific, we could let you borrow this.
Ooh, a filter mask, huh?
Yeah,
Can we get a filter mask for everybody?
I have one.
sure.
Okay.
Yes, they are a 9. So he has a few of those on hand for you.
Okay.
He tries to give D8 100, but then he kind of not really sure how it would work, so he just
We
turns
take it.
around.
Z800 actually.
It is.
pulls
It
his
will be
out,
a friend
puts
when
it
you're
on.
meeting there.
I actually have a filter mask in my inventory. I
We
wonder,
will,
was it
uh,
one?
requisition
Yeah, it was
those.
an actual mask because they don't have something like that for cybernetics.
No.
We'll keep the extra just in case.
Okay.
You never know when you run around the rough.
All right. So you head out. Your flight to Kyoto is uneventful. As you are landing, it is starting to get to be evening time. And you meet Daisuke Ota. He is very excited. You can just walking out onto the tarmac to the car he's got waiting for you. You can just see the excitement on his face. And as soon as he meets you, he says, "Oh, I am Daisuke. Who are you?" And waits very little time before, continuing on, even if you hadn't already given names. So, please get in. We should get going.
Does the car have like suspensions?
It's a fairly
The
large
Exos-
passenger car.
Okay.
As soon as
Wait,
D800 sits in
D800
it, the whole
being
car goes like Logan on a motorcycle.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely see Daisuke's face kind of like change a little bit as he watches the car go that low. He's like, "Oh, I guess we go lowrider today. I've seen that in a movie." And he starts to drive off, and he gets on a highway, and it's fairly dark out while he's driving, but he is talking the entire time. So we're asking you questions of what you guys have done in previous missions, and anything and everything under the sun, as he's just going the entire time, because he is very much the young, excited kind of teenager.
I think about halfway there, I've shut off my audio.
At some point, while he's having these stories and trying to talk to you guys, you will catch a little bit of stuff that he talks about Nagoya. He says Nagoya was hit hard with the Jiangxi plague during the opening days of the invasions. He shouts at an unnecessarily loud volume, because of course, obviously he can tell at this point that your audio is not working quite as well, D800, so he's trying to yell loud enough to make you hear him. He says, everyone left. Well, everyone, that is, except for the Jiangxi. There are stories about how they still roam the streets in large numbers, and no one wants to come near the city any longer at all. But we keep an eye on it. We were always, told to be on lookouts for anything suspicious, but we did find several high-level researchers from a Tokyo Kanawa subsidiary that were traveling toward Nagoya in a helicopter not too long ago. So that's why we reported it in the Delphi Council. But the helicopter, it flew straight in over the city and landed in a highly secured building in the center of town. From that point on, we were pretty certain that Kanawa was up to something in Nagoya. We've only conducted surveillance from the outside the city, as we don't want to get too close to the Jiangxi, but we have seen enough to know that something's going on in there. If the hard drive that you guys are looking for is in Nagoya, you can bet it's in that building. But that's not the only odd thing we've noticed. We have recordings of strange white lights moving throughout the city at night. We have no idea what those lights are, or like what they are, or why they're there, or anything like that. But I've seen some video of it myself. It is spooky. Just saying. I don't know what it's all about. Just want to let you guys know, because you're going in there.
Can we see this video?
Oh, yeah, sure. He pulls up, he logs into while driving, of course, pulls out his cell phone and starts like looking it up and shows it to you guys.
As he's looking up, D800 just reflectively reaches over, grabs the steering wheel.
The nice part is the highway is deserted. But you see the video, and it just appears to be these just little white glowing balls of light that seem to be just kind of floating and moving about the city.
Okay.
Doesn't have like it's not odd shaped. There's no like tentacles. There's no legs. It's not a, It's really hard to see what it is, because of course, some of these videos are from a distance, and so it's literally just like a ball.
There's not enough to evidence analysis anything about this, so just keeping a memory of it. So
yep.
The only
thing
I could say is
analyze the actual the video itself to see if it can be enlarged or enhanced.
Enhanced, no. I mean, he zooms in as far as he can get on the phone, but of course,
a little pixelated, and
yeah, it gets really pixelated because some of these are taken from quite a distance. You can tell. Because
is there one light? Are they pairs of lights?
He has different videos. Sometimes
lights come together.
Sometimes there's one, sometimes there's a couple. They don't seem to be moving in a set pattern as though they were paired together with each other. Sometimes they move in the same direction, sometimes opposites.
So it's
So
not like a pack of 10. Go
right,
floating
no,
around
it's
some sort of okay.
just a few here and there. But he does eventually get you to the city, to the outskirts of the city. He stops the car and he says, "Well, he says this will be our rendezvous point. So I'm gonna turn around and head back to an exit about 5 kilometers back, so that I'm way away from the city in case something bad goes bad. But I'm gonna hide the vehicle in the woods. I'll be back
That's my line.
in about 6 hours."
What is your phone number, monsieur?
He will give you his phone number.
Okay.
He says if you need me faster, you can, but otherwise I will just plan to be here in about 6 hours, which puts him here just before dawn.
Okay.
And he does confirm with you the directions to the research facility and make sure that you guys have the map.
Can we see the research facility from where we get dropped off?
Not quite. I mean, it's in the city, so there's definitely from where he drops you off. I mean, we're talking like probably a kilometer out, because of the fact that he doesn't want to get anywhere near the Jiangxi that he tells you are roaming everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So he makes sure he stays back from a distance. So, and of course it's night.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
how about
Just the rumors.
how about building height? We have pretty high buildings here.
Not too high. There's some 2- and 3-story buildings, but there's not like skyscrapers.
Okay, but we don't see a skyscraper off in the distance either.
Oh, no.
Like
That's what I'm saying. You don't.
Building.
Yeah. This looks like I mean, from what you're looking at from a distance in the evening, this looks like it would have been a small town, maybe even a suburb city, so to speak, but it's not like a bustling suburban area or anything like that.
All right. So D800 will just step out of the vehicle as the shocks re-engage. And
Everyone gets a nice little bounce.
Yeah, start walking that direction.
All right. As you get closer to the city, you can see that this city it's probably a decent sized city. There were some like electrical lights and billboards that seem to be around the city, but none of them are currently powered on. To all of the buildings look like they are, standard buildings, but there are no signs of like any kind of chaos or looting or anything like that. I mean, there's a couple of broken windows here and there, but it wouldn't be anything that would be unusual for a city. It's not like everyone here just went crazy and started looting everything and ran out. There's some overgrown grass here and there and some sign of decay, but nothing like you've seen in the living lands.
As I'm heading that direction, I mean, unless somebody wants to stop me, I'm just gonna start beelining it straight towards where we're supposed to be going. I'm going to scan the area, see if anything moves. I don't know what the light situation is right now, but eyes are activated, so I have the -2 on the light darkness.
Okay.
So
it is evening time, but there is a little bit of light here, not enough to give you guys darkness penalties, unless it gets later at night in the moon. You have moonlight out, so you can kind of see by the moonlights. But if you were to go inside a building that didn't have a light on, then you'd have some darkness penalties.
All right. I'm just.
But go ahead and give me a find test while you're scanning about.
Okay.
Dialects is just kind of looking. This is his first time out in the field, so.
Yeah, you can give me a find.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
He's using his enhanced senses. I'm just kind of looking around.
All right.
No, I know. That's fine. Yeah.
It's a 7. My find was a 7.
Okay. But Dilax, if you're just looking around as well, you can give me a find.
Okay. Yep, not great.
Yep. Nothing to see here. I mean, it's a city, which you guys are looking around. You're just
Jeez.
kind of like, why did everybody just walk out of this town? I mean, that's kind of what you're getting out of this. It's just like suddenly either everybody walked out of town or everybody like was teleported or just disappeared, because it's
or turned maybe.
or turned. Yeah, that's a possibility.
That's a
Yeah, okay.
heck of a mind you've got there, Dialects.
Dialects, yes. Yes, it is.
And
A big head, thin body. So,
mastermind.
yes.
All right, so you guys come to a little intersection. I'm assuming walking in some similar fashion, kind of like that.
Mhm.
Good.
Going from left to right, of course. And everyone at this point, go ahead and give me a find test.
Okay.
Okay. Apparently, my find is not doing very good today.
Positive bonus. Positive bonus. Monsieur was a little bit of, what you say, party animal.
Wow, you guys are awesome rolls.
Yeah.
All right, so Father Flick, what you sort of notice at the end of this, near this intersection, there seems to be some sort of device in the end. You're not totally sure what it's doing. It's something unusual, but it's some sort of device that's just kind of sitting on the ground. And whereas everything else in the city has been turned off, this seems to have some like lights going on. But of course, everyone does hear some sounds coming from around some of these streets, and you will find and see some Jiangxi. Surprise. Surprise. I mean, not surprised, but
Shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Shocked.
actually, hold on.
Hey, look, it's over 10. Well, it's at 10.
A positive bonus number.
What are these things?
They're disgusting. I'm shocked.
Why are they jumping?
I don't think anybody in the group's actually dealt with a Zhangji.
Nope.
We don't have anybody from Aurora either, do we?
Yeah, we do.
That'd be the father.
Yep, Father
okay.
Flick.
I thought, okay. So then he would have kind of an idea what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that 19? Was that, sorry, that find roll that you rolled?
It came up really slow, and I don't know why.
Oh, okay. But that was the one that I'd asked for at the intersection?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was you who noticed the device, and noticed the Jiangxi, so they don't
Okay.
get a surprise.
Okay.
Because otherwise they would have. Now that I think
Ah. Okay.
All right. So.
Brain power.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Look, there are strange creatures over there.
Yeah. Put the filter on it. Help us with the,
It's a little dusty.
Oh, actually, that's the wrong one. Sorry. I'm trying to give you the very stymied. I'm giving you the very vulnerable.
Was it Delacroix?
Yeah.
Anti-lax.
Yep. said I want the other side. There we go. And Delacroix.
Here comes the fun part.
Yep. Especially since there's more than one. Alrighty. Let him have it. Heroes will go first, and then the villains. Attack and intimidate are the approved actions.
Okay. I think attack is good for all of y'all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, just
And
for
I don't think Zhang Ji can be intimidated.
Yeah.
for fun, Delacroix, or
Mhm.
sorry, Dilax, you also believe that there is something to do with that transmitter.
There's something to do with that transmitter. Okay.
Yep, you feel like that transmitter is important in some way, shape, or form, but you're not really sure how right now.
And is this the transmitter?
It's kind of in the middle of the intersection.
Oh, okay.
It's not really drawn on the map. It's just kind of there.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, the first step is because what you realize about the transmitter is it just seems to be kind of this metal box, and you kind of think you hear it making some noise at the moment. So first thing you guys definitely need to do is you need to get inside the box, and that is what the strength check is for.
Gotcha.
So before everyone started moving, figured to throw that out there so that anyone can change their mind on what they want to do.
It's D800 strength.
12.
You can be our strength man.
Yeah,
Well,
but you got to let me know this, or I'm just going to start shooting things. I mean, yes, I have a 12 strength, but I have a 6 mind.
So I take it we're all going to move up toward the box, right?
Probably yes.
Okay.
The box
Then I'm
doesn't
going to
register me,
move.
so.
Okay. Then I'm moving up toward the box, and unfortunately, my stymie did not go with me. But my action is I am going to invoke a psionic power. Let's see if it works.
And tell D800 to open the box.
D800, open the box. Okay, I have a good success on my foreshadow, which is going to allow me to look at the top 3 cards and then rearrange them.
Okay.
Of the drama deck.
Yeah, I will just let you draw, and then if you want to just pass me the.
Okay.
In the order that pass them to me in the order that they're going to go.
Okay.
So D800 will move forward and point his alpha blaster at the box. Nothing? I don't think Robert's looking at cards. I gotta wait till he actually catches it.
No. Yes, you go on. Yes,
Right.
Open this box.
He's walking up and pointing his alpha blaster at the box.
No. Open it without destroying it. We need what's inside.
And he will, I guess, tear the top off of it.
All right.
You want just a strength?
Yep.
Really? Apparently this is important to him, so let's see. I can't play cards. What am I thinking? I'll drop the possibility in. Go ahead and use it.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
Now that is my action is to tear that box open, correct?
Yes.
All right, so then I will use free action. So whenever I do next turn, I get a +4 on the attack. I'll target the guy in front of me. This one.
Okay. All right.
So I will go ahead and kind of put myself in the middle of people and try to throw up a ward enemy. So I think that is 10.
Standard, so
Standard.
+1.
+1, yep.
All right, and that's all of it versus these guys.
Yeah, I seem to be supernatural evil.
And then Delacroix will simple action aim at this dude with his shotgun. It's going to be an effective +6 because of short range.
Yep.
Kind of move over here and guard the flick.
Don't forget you're very stymied, though.
Ooh, and it'll be I said it's a +6. I got a 2 there already. There's the aim. Boom. 1 point away from outstanding.
Indeed. It's definitely a good hit. Something about being scared.
Take some damage. But that's 17.
17 is going to be a wound, which I think I should have had these characters open faster, but I forgot. Oh. He takes a wound.
They've got to do evil thing.
All right. Well, they will go. And we are.
And pools.
Yep. Pretty mindless, so we are just going to actually. You shot at me, so I will at least come at you. All right. All right, so D800. That was a 14.
So standard melee, right?
Yes.
Or unarmed.
Yeah, we're clawing at you, so.
Yes, it's standard.
All right. It's going to be 11 points of damage to you because they are.
Nope.
They look like they were trying to grab you.
So 11 points. So yeah, it doesn't seem to phase.
All right. Dilax.
Mm-hmm.
9.
I think you actually do hit me, but it's just barely. Yeah, I mean you are just barely over my dot. Oh, sorry, oh no, it's unarmed melee, so you're a little bit higher. But yes, you hit me for a standard.
All right, so that's going to be 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And
Shock.
Michael Delacroix has a 19.
That will be a standard hit thanks to the ward enemy.
Aw. That is only then 11 points of damage.
So a couple shock.
And then, in addition, I have good news.
More come.
Another showed up.
Mon Dieu.
All right. You spot a weakness. Villains will go first and be stymied, and then the heroes will go. A, B, and D are on the card. Maneuver and taunt are your approved actions.
Okay.
All right.
I
Well-
think they are coming out from the sewers.
It's open.
Okay. Then I am going to look in and start working on
Well,
the computers.
I will go first because
I know.
Dylan's go first. I'm just going to remember my stymied. And let's do the same order. So first is D800. 13.
Still standard.
All right. Still not going to do anything to you then.
Right.
All right. And then Dilax is an 11.
You still hit, but it's not going to be, it's just standard.
So 11 points.
Okay, I take more shock.
And Michael Delacroix at 12.
That is a miss.
All right. Well, this one's going to come join the fun and be on the chaplain. How's an 11 there, chaplain?
That's a hit.
All right. Standard. So
yes.
11 points of damage. They do seem to be trying to grab all of you and hold on to you. So, but unfortunately, they are not being successful.
Gotcha.
And I believe that's a concentration check for the ward enemy, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it is.
Trying to keep Lehman honest.
It's been so long since I've done any type of spellcaster miracle
So yeah,
thing.
the
Is that willpower?
Yeah, willpower. It's just a DN 10. There you go.
Got it.
All right, now you may all go.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
actually going to do two things. I'm going to try to get step B accomplished, but I'm also going to try to foreshadow again because I would like to get rid of the next card if possible. So I'm going to roll on computers.
Okay.
Ooh, but I don't think. Hold on, foreshadow. I don't think breaks Pan Pacifica social.
No, because it's but just
It's a Pan Pacifica one,
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a Pan Pacific power, so
right?
it's
But I
social
still-
24.
Yeah, I still mistap it. So that's social 21. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine
you-
on that, but I just get more shock.
Yeah, and you don't have anything that's boosting. That's a contradiction for boosting anything.
Nope.
So, all right. Fair enough. Next.
Well, I've already aimed at the one that came up on us.
Mm-hmm.
Alf Blaster, is that going to be a problem short range or in melee?
Is it a pistol?
I believe it is.
That's what I'm trying to look at. That from the Tharkold book.
Yes. I guess I could probably bring that up. Hold on. Sorry.
I believe it is, but I'm not swearing to it.
All right, Alf Blaster. Yes, no, it's pistol.
All right, then you're all good.
All right, cool. So,
Shoot him in his face.
yep. So that'll be a +4 to that. Uh, 15. What is their...
That is a standard hit.
All right, well, standard hit would only be 13 points of damage. So it's probably what, shock?
Which they seem to ignore.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's it for me then. That was maneuver and taunt, so no card. All right.
Yep.
I need to check on something else.
All right. Chaplain or Delacroix?
Chaplain, would you like to go next?
Yes, I will need to ask, because as I said, it's been quite a while since I've read up on miracle and stuff rules. Concentration, that affects casting.
Yeah, it basically is because you're already
it's like
constant-
a multi
Minus
kind
two.
of like multi-action or
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought so. I just wanted to be sure. So I'm going to take a, what is it, vulnerable to step back out of melee.
Okay. Yep.
So that I can do a miracle. So 17
Oh no,
versus...
not the glotches on for you.
Yeah. Glitch is holding for divine hellfire translation.
That is a standard 1 point away from a good.
So the damage on that is 13. So it doesn't.
Do you
take...
want to do it? You want to like a trade for a hero card to use that?
Yeah, I could do that.
Here, I'll put it on the table. Just give me your card.
There we go.
Well, that makes it definitely a good. 2 points away from outstanding.
I got nothing else for you.
Okay.
The fire burns some of his flesh and skin and clothes, but doesn't seem to actually affect him.
Here's a question for you, Jim.
Sure.
Can I use my shotgun while in melee, firing at something that's not in melee? In other words, if I turn around and shoot that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see why
So
not.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'll use the aim action, and I will shoot him.
Okay.
So I will be a +6.
Yep.
To do so. That seemed like a good success.
That is a good success.
It was last time, so.
Still 1 point away from outstanding.
Take 18, which I think is still a wound.
It is a wound. He takes it. He's not happy about it, but he takes it.
Get a couple penalties on these guys before finishing them off. Because penalties are good.
Penalties are good. All right, cards in pool. And then we are over the top. Intimidate and taunt are the approved actions. There is no step B this time, but the heroes will be up.
No step C either, is there?
No step C either, yep.
Because we already got B, didn't we?
No, because
no.
He rolled the 1. The step B was on the card. He just unfortunately did not make it.
No, I rolled a 1. So I will try again to do this.
And I did forget. One more comes.
Because the machine's still kicking, pulling them in.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what?
Yes, that
I am
figuring that out right now. D800 ain't figured that out yet.
I am going to try the computer again, but I'm also going to try the foreshadow again. So,
okay.
Because I'll try to just get the card.
Yep.
Now, aim is a free action with Bell Snipe, and you're allowed how many free actions per turn?
It's simple, and you get the 3.
So could I technically aim at 2 of them and shoot?
No, because the Well,
Because I also
You're
have
s-
Bell Track, which
Yes.
gives me I ignore the 2 points of multi attack or multi action with the smart gun attachment.
do you have the sniper feat
I don't have the sniper feat.
or
now.
sniper?
I have
Okay.
Bell Snipe.
No, that's fine. As in, I think it'll let you.
It's the. I think you can aim
I think
at multiple
aim-
things. It's the sniper that allows you. You can only shoot one. 'Cause it's
Right,
more
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, you can, because you have it as a simple action. You'll be able to aim at a couple of things, but the sniper perk only gives you bonus damage when you aim at a single target. So
Yeah, well, I'm not doing the bonus damage.
Yep.
I'm just doing the hit right now because I haven't gotten to that point yet. This is only my
Yeah.
second mission with him.
no, I gotcha.
No, I just wanted to know if I can aim and still shoot at 2 of them is all I was trying to say, because I got the Bell Tracker and the Bell Snipe.
Yeah, so basically you'd have a +4 to hit on each of them, but a -2 because you're still targeting 2, but your
Tracker will
tracker takes away that, so you would have the +4 on each of them. Yes.
That's what I wanted to check. All right.
All right.
I'm
That
spinning
is
the
successful on your computers, so you would
I'm-
be able to draw a card.
Okay, I'm spending the willpower so that I can get to the good result on foreshadow. And
Oh,
well, it starts at a 16.
no,
I mean,
know.
that's
Yeah.
so I will go on and do the thing of drawing 3 cards and then handing
Oh,
it back to you.
I'm gonna pass you one first
Okay.
because I hadn't gotten rid of it yet.
Okay, so I'll then get 2 more.
That was the awe because I think I know where that's going in the order.
Yes.
Yeah, Robert, remember that we got only 2 rounds left in our TNC here
Yeah.
Oh,
because we played this is round 3.
well,
Well,
the one I'm
we
trying
still-
to get rid of,
Yeah.
is a critical problem.
Oh yeah. Well, but it does give you all the steps. So,
Yeah.
Well, it gives you a step.
Oh, it gives you a step. Oh,
It's a step. So
that's right. So remember, if we need that
That'll
for
be the first
number
one.
5,
Yeah.
Since
and
I'm
meanwhile,
Well, I mean, we'll go for broke if needed. So
Yeah.
And then this one.
all right.
And then
Technically, I'm
finally
in
this
melee
one.
with both the one on dialects as well as myself, right?
And I'm drawing a destiny card for making the computer
check.
roll.
Yeah. You could get to both of them if you want to.
I just
You
want
and
to make
dialects
sure
are
I
next
don't
to
run the risk of shooting at dialects when I go to shoot at the one that's in front of him.
Oh well.
Oh, I'll move back and become vulnerable if you want to shoot him.
Yeah, you would need to do that because otherwise, when you go to shoot at the one that is on dialects would have been in melee, and you had the possibility, even though you're in melee too.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
I
that's
will
why I
move
asked before
back.
I fire, because I can actually shoot at the one down here coming up the alley as well.
I will move back so I'm not in melee, just shifting.
Okay.
And I'll become vulnerable so he can take a shot.
All right,
'Kay.
well, I will do what my utmost best to shoot both these guys then. Ah, 25.
Oh,
25 is in fact outstanding.
Excellent. So I'll go ahead and roll 2BD on that. And their toughness, what is their toughness? 11?
Yep.
Alright. 1 wound, 2 shock to both of these. Well, no, this one's
So one
first.
of them.
Then I
Yep.
gotta roll the damage for the other one. Like, my bad.
Did you remember you're up on your roll?
What was that?
Because we're up.
He did not.
I did not. But, I mean, I guess
He's already in the outstanding.
Does anybody have a glory in their pool?
Oh, wait, I don't
Yeah,
think we have glory.
Well, not in my pool.
Yeah. I don't think we have a way to get there. So that's okay.
Does anybody have a leadership
Just a
training?
thought.
All right. Well, yeah, I didn't.
Unfortunately.
I did not. So let's submit that one. All right, they both take a wound.
Right, like you said, 1 wound, 2 shock to both of them.
Well, wound. No, they don't
Yes.
say
Yeah.
shock.
Chaplain,
All
take
right.
care of the new one. I will take care of these two. And I will drop the shotgun, draw the pistols, aim at both the wounded ones here.
Okay.
And I will shoot them with my smart gun.
Ho, ho, ho.
So that would be, let's see, +4 for both. Well, +4 effective. Multi-target will be a -2. And then I have laser sight, so I'm back up 1, so I'm -5, I believe. Does that now sound correct?
Sounds correct, yes.
Oh, excuse me, hold on, that's not right. Hold on. I'm +4. Multi-target goes down to 2. It's a +3 total on that. Because I get bonus for aim and not
I mean, I was gonna take the -5, you know.
I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Gotta work this out. Let's see, dig that.
That is a good success.
It would be if I was not up.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, look at that.
That is outstanding.
I believe that is at least 2 wounds to both.
Wow.
Or at least 2 wounds to one.
Lose 2 wounds to 1, yep.
Because I also did the other thing. And 2 wounds to the other, yeah.
Yep, 2 wounds to the other.
That is not AP2, by the way. But anyway.
That's okay.
The long damage thing. We're good.
All right.
Oh,
The chaplain.
The chaplain.
So, is this one within a combat? Is it within a melee with anybody?
It is. It's
It is.
It's on D800 basically.
Okay.
It was on Dialax, but now it's kind of on both.
Okay.
You have
there's this guy down here.
Yeah, there's this guy down here if you're looking for one not in melee.
Yes. So I will.
And if it matters to you, he's within a meter of the wall.
Oh yes, yes it does.
Because I love that miracle.
Well, let me try to do that up. I might spend a possibility on this.
Yeah, it was kind of a sad up.
Yes.
Oh, it hurt me.
Wow. Okay.
Well, the good news is it is a good.
Wound 2 restrained.
No, not yet. It's on the good that they're restrained, right? Or is it on the only outstanding? Lehman, is it on the only on the outstanding they're restrained, right? Yeah. Okay.
I think it's on any, unless I'm looking at the wrong version.
No, it's not. It's not on the standard. It should start at good.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was the good or the outstanding, but
Here, I'll pull it up.
I mean, either way, you got the good. So
I do not know what's this. Why is he yelling Kurtzing? It would be easier if this was Monkey's Paw, then I could find it.
No. No. That's straight up on the hit. Yep.
Okay, I have so many versions. I'm like, is this the right one? Is this the one?
On a good success, the foe is restrained. On an outstanding, you add the stymied and vulnerable effect on the person being restrained. But you have to get to good to get to the restrained.
Okay. Well, he got the good, so he is currently restrained. All right. You all can put cards into pool. I will start my attack runs.
Oh, for the viewers at home, that was the crucifixion miracle.
Ah,
Yes. All right, D800. These things have not been doing a lot to you. So the first one is going to all out attack you and try to grab you. How is a 17, D800?
That's actually good.
All right. Well, that is 13 points of damage.
That's only going to be, what? One shock, so nothing.
But you're grappled.
Good. You will not get away from me.
Right, yeah.
You hold on, I shoot you. It'll be fine.
It's like, I'm not sure that that's really what he wants to do, but, you know. Oh, and I got the good, so I got to restrain you. That was where I was going. Yes. All right. So you are, in fact, restrained on the good hits.
Restrained
So-
is...
Effectively, effectively flat-footed. So
But
on
I
your
still
turn,
shoot.
all you can do is try to break free.
Oh, okay.
But then the other one will take advantage of that, and he will all-out attack you as well.
That's only a standard.
Which is only going to be 13 points of damage.
Noted.
Yep. All right, and my other guy down there is going to try to break free from his crucifixion. And attempt is the proper word, as that DN14 is way too big for that number. And then we have our friend again, because more are like to come. All right, let's see what our prophecy has given us for the future. They strike. Villains will go first. The heroes will be fatigued. Maneuver is your approved action, but the reason that the card was chosen is that B and C are on the card.
yep.
I mean, that's how I read that.
Yep.
Yep.
Congratulations, I finally took shock.
Carbon too.
All right, the one that's restrained is going to try to break free again. Ooh, that is actually a standard. So he gets to break free, but doesn't get to do anything else, as that was his action.
Hmm.
So he will move forward a little bit.
A gentleman should not be vulnerable anymore, right?
That's correct,
Oh,
yes.
yep.
Dialect still is, because he moved away last turn.
Yes.
Right.
But
I was talking about the gentleman, not the strange guy with mind powers.
well, big guy with gun, you're going to get a friend from the back.
Oh, I'm a little nimble guy.
All right, little guy with gun. How's a 16?
16 is a standard.
All right, that is 11 points of damage from the claws to the face.
Oh no.
All right. And then D800, you are still restrained, so we will still all out attack again.
Ouch.
A 31.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, 31 is definitely an outstanding.
Mhm.
25.
I'm not even looking at my thing. Hold on.
Oh no.
I didn't think I was going to have to use it, but there you go. Shoot the card.
Yeah, I see the card.
Okay.
All right. Well, the other one will try to repeat. How's that? 17 on you, D800.
It's a good.
Ooh. Right. That is not as good a dice roll, though.
No.
16 points of damage.
That's 2 shock that I'll ignore.
Alrighty. Well, that was
theme music. Dun, 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 dun.
Mm-hmm.
that was all of me. So you guys can go ahead and hit that nice fatigue button for me.
All right, done.
And then you
I
may
guess
go.
the only thing I can do is try to break free, right? Strength.
Correct, yeah.
All right, let's see. How's a 15 do it?
Which I think is going to be opposed. Yep. All right. So.
Okay.
That is in fact a good success, which means I think you get to take your action.
Yeah.
Yep. You break through and may act normally.
Oh, so then I will just go ahead and name and shoot both of them again.
Okay. They are both technically very vulnerable, actually, as well. Because they both
so
very
8 points.
Yeah.
Excellent. Another 25, which will be an outstanding again.
Correct.
It would be -2 because you're multi-targeting, right?
Nope. I have a.
Oh, that's right. You're special. Never mind.
I have a cybernetics that allows me to do so.
I play my character. You play your character. Okay.
He's enhanced.
Yeah, someone enhanced.
He's enhanced in different way than I. Michel Delacroix.
I'm also, another wound for that one. And we'll get the other one. So, that same as the last. Rinse and repeat.
Yep.
I'm going to go on and try to do steps B and C this
Okay.
round to get it over. I'm not doing anything else.
So step C is technically a 14, so that's your target number.
Okay.
I just want to think with a little flair that D800 just grabs the wrist, pulls it back, and just pulls the
Hey.
trigger.
Hey,
Ow.
I got the card for you, sir.
Oh, thank
Just
you.
For you.
Let me
Because
give
I had this
you.
feeling that this was going to happen.
Hey,
Okay.
don't worry about it. I've got another one in my hand too. Pull it out for you.
Okay. So let's try this again. Hopefully my streak of bad luck will stop. Okay, 16.
All right, 16. Yes.
And I also get rid of the vulnerable at this point.
Yep.
Mon Dieu. Why did we bring this guy? Where is the guy? Where is what is his name? Ota. We should have brought him. But no,
Yes.
you did well.
So as you were completing step B, you were looking in and trying to figure out what this thing does. You definitely recognize that basically this thing seems to be alerting people to come to this area. And so that's why you were trying to figure out what it was. You couldn't just get in there and break the whole device because it might continue to just work and act.
Right.
So finishing step C is you definitely disabled some security protocols. You know how the device worked, so you were able to get past that.
Mhm.
And now you recognize that as you're getting further into this, there is actually labeling on some of the circuitry and the boards in here that says Kanawa as well.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yes, my multi-tool is getting a workout.
Yes, you're pretty sure you know what you need to do to stop this thing, and in fact, maybe even potentially turn it from an attract to a repel. But that's going to take a little bit more intricate work than what you've already completed.
Right.
800 just offers to shoot it for you.
Not always the best solution.
What if it destroyed? It's no work. I shoot, it stop.
Not always.
Delacroix or Chaplin?
I will go ahead and try the
ahead,
same thing against that guy, although he's stepped away from the wall.
15 is going to hit. And I don't have any armor. That 11 straight up is my toughness.
Yep. Oh, so that's 16 damage. So
no, it is still a wound.
A wound. Yep.
Which I don't have because I took one the last time.
That works.
The first thing Michel Delacroix is going to do is play a martyr card for a possibility and draw.
I was going to say, there's only one left. You really want to play that card?
I guess if you want to go that way, that's an option.
Don't worry, I will take the grenade. Okay.
What's it say?
They didn't throw one, but I have one here.
Hey, D800, you want that grenade now? Oh no!
Okay, I catch the pin. You might well do that.
You threw the wrong part.
All right, I'm going to aim at that sucker's head.
Actually, have you guys seen New Guy?
Yeah.
The
Free Guy.
Free Guy, not New Guy. Guy.
Yes. Free Guy, yes.
Sorry.
I was going to say, New Guy, the movie from 10 years ago?
I'm thinking Free Guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The scene where he throws a grenade. That's what I envisioned happening right there.
Yes.
The only thing I've seen recently is Dune. So.
I still need to go see
I'm
it.
a +4 for the aim, -4 for the headshot.
Yep.
+1 for being a laser sight.
And +2 for close range.
+2 for close range.
Yep. The
Oh,
shotgun.
no, I'm not using
okay.
shotgun. I'm using pistols because I'm in melee.
Right. Check. Okay.
Yes. So I'm only
I'm used
+1.
I'm used to people using the shotgun in melee because that's where all the snipers are like, oh, you got up in my face, here, have a shotgun.
I'm going to use my smart gun favoring on that.
Okay.
Because why not? That's better.
Much better, in fact.
I think that's just a good.
That is just a good.
I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to put his toughness to 7 because I'm +4 for the headshot. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Instead
Yeah.
of
I
11.
mean, you're doing
It's
4
the
extra
4 points.
damage, so you're just dropping it 4.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, fine then.
I think that works out correct. Hey, look at that. The field is clear. Oh, no.
Well, except for it's the end of the round. So, you guys can put cards in pools. And
Do we want to make this fancy? Oh, no.
There are 2 this round. But there's good news. The going gets tough. The villains get to go first and will be inspired. Then the heroes can go first and, attempt step D.
We are both first. Yes.
All right. Well, Dilax, that one's going to come down at you because that's where I happen to put it. And D800, that one's going to come at you. They are both going to all-out attack.
Well, I need to work, so I can't dodge, so I'll have to soak after this.
All right. D800.
Jesus.
I'm going to go with outstanding on that.
Yeah, if he's in melee, it's definitely an outstanding.
Okay.
Whoa!
Ow.
That's going to be a difference
Ow.
of way too much, I'm sure. I guess I will attempt to soak that. It's a shame I can't make you play. I can't play second chance on your card.
That's called opponent fails.
I'll tell you what. Next time we're in Aurora, I'll let you do that. It's just a simple little corruption roll.
I suppose that works, right?
Yep. All right, and then.
No, and then.
Well, Dilax has an 11.
You're going to hit me. It's just going to be a standard.
All right, this time it's only going to be 13 points of damage because they were just trying to straight up claw your face off.
Okay. I do need to go on and try to soak because that shock is going to put me over. So.
Wow.
I mean, he's a new character.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
you're fine.
Exactly. Oh God.
This was the reason why we brought
really?
Murdoch out here with us.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go on and spend the next possibility because I have enough, luckily, to do this. And the last roll was a 3. So that's all I need to do to stay up. So I do that. I stay up.
Indeed. All right, you guys can take your turns.
Okay, I'm going to try to finish off this computer roll.
Seems like a good plan.
I'm not doing anything else, just the computer roll. Yes!
Nice.
All righty. So you successfully get into it, and you switch the transmitter from an attract mode to a repel mode.
Uh-huh.
And so you guys can tell that these particular Jiangxi immediately kind of start to turn as though they were going to leave. But
Good.
it is up to you if you wanted to do more while they were on their way out. But they will be running away.
Nope.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine.
I think I actually just disconnected.
All will be well.
Actually, you probably do, don't you?
Yeah. We'll just do that. There.
Okay.
That's only what is it? Only well,
It's a
there's dodge,
Standard.
so it's still just going to be standard.
Standard, yeah.
Yeah, standard's a 13, so just be shock.
Okay. Actually, it would be, yeah, because you took in the very vulnerable on that, didn't you?
Hmm?
They were very vulnerable, so you took that plus.
I didn't put that in there. That they're very vulnerable.
So, right,
I didn't
that
think they were.
21 instead makes it a good.
Okay, so that'd be 1 BD.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I didn't realize they were.
Oh yeah, they came full out attacking you.
All right, so that one can take it.
He takes a wound as he's leaving. Yep.
Okay, they both take 1.
All right.
The 800's happy. He's done his part.
Holster the pistols and pull the shotgun out.
Yeah.
Pick up the shotgun.
They They clearly start limping away as they take wounds, but
Well done.
indeed. All right. So you guys can sit for a couple of seconds and heal up all your shock before you decide to go anywhere else if you want. As the Zhangxi seem to keep a pretty large, wide circle around you, where you are clear of all of their madness going on.
Is this little box? Is it have little white lights and stuff?
I mean, it's got lights
is it
on
the
it.
source?
Yeah, yeah.
Is this possibly the source of the video?
No, it doesn't have any of those kind of white lights. No,
Okay.
It's got red and green lights, more of, but no white lights.
Christmas tree.
And you also realize that this particular device doesn't seem mobile either, whereas the lights you guys were seeing definitely were moving around. All right. As you guys go to start to head further into the city, we will be changing scenes, so we can do the card thing.
All right. So draw back up to 4.
Yep.
I'm going to drop this one in case somebody wants to pick it up. Well, actually, no. Let me go on and draw first to come back up. Okay. I'm going to drop this one when we get to the recycling thing in case anyone wants it. Because I don't have anything that really needs precision at this point, but Michael might.
Yeah, but I got to
actually. Yeah, D800 might want it too.
I got some decent ones in there though. I don't know who's got. What's that? I got a leadership card. I can trade for it.
Okay, if you want to hand me the leadership card.
Where are you at? Nope.
Dialects. Okay. And then I left the precision card on the table.
Yep. Copy that. Got it.
I'm gonna keep the reconnect and the alertness I have in my hand and drop the card in there. Because I also have just a flesh root, which may be handy also.
It only seems to be rolling that high against D800 at certain times. It's either he hits me and doesn't cause any damage, or he hits me really fucking hard.
Well, when you give me the choices of do no damage or do a ton of damage, I guess I'm going to go with those.
I don't blame you. I just blame your dice. Let's see. I think what I'm looking for is not actually in that book. I think it's this one right here.
All right. So these are the cards we're getting rid of. Is this Maelstrom and Adrenaline?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Oh dear. It is a cat head. A feline is in the camera way.
So what's funny, Robert, I forgot about it, but your 10 on that first find check shouldn't have exploded.
Ooh. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I was like copying over the cards, and I'm like, oh yeah, he doesn't explode on 10s. I'm like, I don't think it came up in combat. It only would have affected the find, and your 10 on that find would have still been enough to not be surprised and find the device. So
yeah,
game state still secure.
Okay.
Just
sorry about that. I need to remember to look anytime that comes up as, I think it's green.
Green.
I need to look to make sure it's not a 10.
Yep. Well, and I should have remembered too, but I had forgotten to copy over the Cosm card, so that was why I did so now. But all right, so you guys continue on in the city, and the sun has now fully set as you guys press forward into the darkened streets of the city. About 20 minutes into your exploration, you're making your way in a 3-foot wide space between two buildings when you see something ahead of you that is glowing, seemingly suspended in midair. It looks almost like a firefly, but it is much larger, perhaps an inch in diameter. It simply waits there at the end of the alley, pulsing ever so slightly and emitting a soft, almost otherworldly glow. And it is a white glow.
Is this a drone?
I mean, you ask out loud, but you get no response from it.
Yes.
The pulsing does not always seem to be in a set pattern as well.
Okay.
You know, there's not like a on off every 2 seconds or something like that. You know, it might be on for a couple of seconds, then off, and it's never off, right? It's just a brighter and dimmer, and the time of bright or dim is not always exactly the same as each other.
Right.
And it's definitely not a Morse code either as well.
Okay. Shall we approach it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oui. Let us see what it is.
Okay.
All right.
The chaplain could always throw the cat at it.
As you begin to approach it, it floats away from you, just a little bit, about the same speed that you guys are walking at it. And you know, it just kind of, if you guys start to pause, it stops as well.
Gotcha.
But
I
tightly grip my cross.
I'm going to activate my hologram clasp, so I'll waver a little.
okay,
It's a -2 to attack me for each attacks.
not a problem.
Okay.
If you guys continue to start to approach it again, it does start to move again. You can give me an evidence analysis.
Okay.
Here, let me help.
Oh, please, because you know.
Oh, I helped.
Indeed.
I think it wants us to follow.
Yes. An 18. So.
Yeah. You totally recognize this thing seems to want you guys to follow. It's keeping at about a 3-meter distance from you. And it, you know, as you guys start to, if you do go to follow it, it does end up kind of taking turns around buildings, and as though it's leading you somewhere that it knows where it's going.
You're
trap.
Well, you're right.
It's either a trap or it will show us where the good cheese is.
And it is a satanic trap.
I say we shoot it down.
Oh no, it's you know, it's a how you say, a white light. Not yet.
Not yet. Say when I will kill. Or destroy.
When I say when, you kill.
Yes.
Note to self, remember to say when.
Or don't
Often.
Or don't slip
Often.
when if you don't want. Yeah.
In the middle of a conversation with an NPC, you say when, all of a sudden the head blows up.
Exactly.
You said when.
We apparently the comic relief team.
Yes, and also let's not forget. It sounds like other words like WIN.
No, I
You
said
win.
give me your yen.
After following for a few more blocks, you begin to make out a building ahead of you. A set of stone stairs lead through a torii gate into the structure, which features traditional Japanese architecture. 2 or 3 dragons adorn the outside. A soft glow emanates from the paper windows that line the edge of the building. The light that you spotted a few moments ago moves towards the building and pauses just outside the entrance. Of course,
okay.
it's nighttime, so it's not quite as bright, but that kind of gets you the picture of what you're heading into.
Mm-hmm.
But the light walks up to the door of the entrance and just stops there. And then as you approach it from that point, it does not try to move away. It just stays at the door.
What is this structure? Some form of cultural center?
And,
A temple.
would you like me to knock?
I see. It's a cultural center.
A heathen temple.
Yes, a cultural center for those who worship things.
I see no worshippers.
Well, I think we
I
killed
just
them.
slid right into Takeshi there for a second.
This is some sort of like who's on first, yes?
Yes. So, shall we go in?
Okay. Michelle will go up and actually knock on the door.
Okay. It is. You don't get a response, but you definitely recognize that this. It's not a really hard wood. It's not really designed for the knocking. It's more of a slide open door. And you guys, as you
open it.
Yeah, as you guys get into the door and start to walk in, you do feel a little bit more of the core Earth reality, as though you were coming into a hard point. Those of you who have adventured a little bit and might know what that is, although none of you are from core Earth, and a couple of you are on your first mission, so you know.
Yeah.
What is this strange feeling I have?
Some say the feeling of hope.
Don't know that feeling.
I thought it was something I ate.
You open the doors, and inside you see a lot more of these glowing lights, but they are actually of different sizes and even some different colors. As you ascend the steps, you feel a sudden rush of something, like walking into a warm room after standing out in the cold. It is familiar, comforting feeling that could only be emanating from core Earth. If you were to guess, this entire shrine is something that your Delphi instructors referred to as a hard point, though it is likely a very modest one. And the doors open up into the single room, and inside you see an old man who is sitting in silken robes on a straw mat. The room is as quiet and serene as the smile on the old man's face. He looks at you as though he has been waiting for you. You are most welcome here, friends. Please, won't you join me? We have much to discuss. He motions to several other mats on the floor in front of him. Now that your eyes have adjusted to the darkness, you also see a kettle and several teacups on a small table that rests just beside the mats. Tell me, travelers, what brings you here, and what word can you give me of the world outside of the city? It has been many days since I have seen anyone, other than those abominations that wander the streets.
Let's see, first there was airplane, then there was car.
Alex goes and sits down.
He also gestures to the tea. He says, "Oh, please have a drink as well."
Alex will pour.
Michelle will also sit down and say, how is it that you are not one of these, how you say, abominations?
I do not know what made these abominations, but I was always here. It is only after a while that I was in the temple. Many things were going on that I realized that these abominations were walking the streets, and most of the people left, but I felt that I needed to stay here.
And
Probably
these lights,
wise
how do you
move.
explain them? Yeah, I agree. Is a wise move, yes. These lights, what are they?
Oh, these they are the kami. They are the spirits of our ancestors who who are honored in this temple. They began appearing about the same time as the abominations.
How interesting.
I looked to fit.
You asked for one word to describe what is going on outside. Chaos would be a good word.
I say
Indeed.
quiet. Oh, you mean in the world?
But
not
it is okay to use more than one word. I just, it is a saying. What words? What word of the outside city? What is going on? I think is a way you say it.
I see.
How you say the world is invaded by I do not know.
Demons.
Some demons,
Darkhold
yes.
has demons.
Yes, but the other realities.
Well, yes. But I am more curious about these ancestor kami that you have mentioned. Are
The
they some
kami?
form of mental projection?
Oh, I do not think so. I think they are the actual spirits of the ancestors. I always knew this place was an honored an honored temple that was our ancestors. We worshipped them, but I did not begin to truly see or hear the kami until the day when the outsiders came. I don't know why it is possible that I could even see them, but I do think that in the same way that the dim light suddenly becomes more visible in the darkness, so the kami became more noticeable within the bleakness of this new world.
Yes, possibly. I have heard tell that many of the people of this earth developed psychic powers very soon, or right before the invasion began.
Oh, that is something that I had not heard. But these psychic powers they used to help the world. I hope.
Well, where I am from, we do use them to try to help.
Good.
Because the demons do not have them.
That would...
Good demon, dead demon.
That is very true. And I believe that is why people like you were created.
I think your strange spirits are, how you say, strange.
think you just said.
I think so. But have you heard of this building in the middle of the city is owned by the Kawana Corporation?
Oh no! Well, the kami have told me about this facility. It is led by a man named Ankari Ito. He not good man, very evil man. Commands a group of assassins who kill for the most dishonorable reason imaginary: money. Recently, though, someone has brought something of value to him, something that holds many secrets that he seeks, but it has not revealed its secrets to him as of yet. Is this why you are here?
Oh, we are to get these secrets and take it to the people who are fighting these invaders.
Oh.
The Kawana Corporation has many invaders. As you say, they perform evils.
Well, that is good. Did someone send you here? Do you work for someone? How do you know that this was here? I mean, my kami told me, but I don't think that many other people are around.
We investigating the outbreak in the city, and we heard about this Kawana Corp. They have, done bad things. And we want to stop them.
Honorable. You are an honorable man, then, to stop evil.
In my better days, I am, yes.
He does pour all of you tea as well if you had not already taken some.
Yes, and as a player, I'm very disappointed that I did not pick up Tea Master, because this would probably be the one and only time through the entire character's career that this would be appropriate.
You mean the one mod where you're like, I didn't bring everything with me already, so you're going to give me the tea opportunity? Yeah, very
No,
possible.
but see, the thing is, I think that's what a lot of people mistake. This is not the Asian tea ceremony. This is the English tea ceremony. This is the Victorian English tea ceremony.
Yes,
It doesn't say.
right.
Well, the fact that you need pastries and small sandwiches.
Well, they give a bonus.
Right. Yeah. But to be
The
fair,
only difficulty, this is not tea time because it's the middle of the night.
yeah, it is the middle of the night. But
It's
the
just
Rorschach
funny.
would
You
find
said
it.
tea, and I was like, yeah, of course.
Yep.
It
right.
would be my honor to drink with an honorable person,
Excellent.
and I will drink the tea.
And
Okay.
definitely drink.
I'm assuming the Rorschach is also drinking the tea as well, as he's upset that he wasn't
Yes.
able to throw the tea party.
Yes.
How about D800? You drinking the tea?
No.
Okay.
D800 will kind of like bring it up and analyze it, but he isn't going to drink it.
Okay. Not a problem.
Hey, we just met this guy. I ain't going to drink shit from him. We don't have an insight roll in TORGanized play, so I can't like roll an insight check. Sorry.
And can your Kami lead us to the Kanawa facility, avoiding these outsiders?
Oh, I think that
These abominations?
yes, they can. They know where it is, and they know where it is. Yes, they certainly can do that. And in fact, before you go,
Yes.
here, he goes and gets something from a table and hands it to you, and it is a looks like a credit card, like almost like a key pass. He says, "This was dropped by one of the men from when they were leaving the facility when he was walking through town. It may help you on your when you're getting into the facility. I don't know, but it may help."
Is it a multi
Yes.
pass?
Are there any identifications on it? Anything? Or it's just plain white, magnetic?
I mean, it's got a little symbol on it, but it is not a
It's not a guy going, hey.
right. It's not a picture ID card,
Victor
and it
ID
is,
card, yeah.
and it is it's not the Kanawa, it's not the Kanawa symbol either, as well.
Okay. And did your little Kami friends, they know Kami friends?
That's-
Your spirit friends.
That means something
They are
different where I
Kami.
come from.
Yes. It means a different thing. And but they know a secret way into the facility.
That they do not know. He knows they know how to get to the facility, but they have never been in. They don't know how to get in. Something about lack of hands to be able to, operate doors or windows. So
Makes sense.
Are they not spirits?
they are spirits, yes.
So why would they need to open doors? Why not go through them?
They seem to prefer not.
You
I
know,
have a
perhaps
switchblade,
they-
I'll take
because-
that.
in this wild wasteland, I forgot my manners. Sir, my name is Michel Delacroix. Your name is?
He kind of coughs a little bit and seems to move on and avoid the question politely.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, we are so dead.
Now I'm not having a problem not drinking the tea.
Yeah, well, one way or the other.
He says, "Well, good luck to you, and may perhaps we may meet again in the future. If you are truly fighting evil, then perhaps we could work together in some future dates when you are not already on a mission.
Or on his table.
It sounds wonderful. Mr.
As you guys begin to leave the temple, you get an overwhelming sense of calm, other than D800. So those of you who did drink the tea, before you make any single-based spirit check, you may choose to have it be favored.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
We got spirit except D800.
It works. It
Which
fits.
I don't think he has any anyway.
Indeed.
Why do you guys look like you just drank cannabis oil?
I think you just the lights. Did you see the lights?
That one
You
was
were being
bigger, and that one was
microdosed.
little.
Laser pointer into my blaster rifle, just going all over
Oh,
the place. Watching Michelle chase it.
Roll.
Um,
Awesome.
Technically, we are changing scenes again, so if you wish to recycle card, you could.
Okay.
I think okay with
I was going to say,
Yeah.
since that was a Core Earth hard point, did we need to change Cosm cards at that time?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
because then we just have to change them back.
Yeah, because you just have to change them back, and because there's a limited number of Pan Pacifica Cosm cards at the moment, I'm just gonna not have to recycle because
Skip that.
yeah.
Squad, all right.
If there were going to be something that would have been a combat or a skill or something inside, then I may have done it because it might have mattered. But
I just say you all rolled 2 when we kept our Cosmic card.
yeah, yeah, that was it. Totally.
So I guess his spirit friends are going to show us where to go.
Indeed. With the help of one of the kami, you have followed a circuitous route to the research facility, managing to avoid more devices like the one that you had encountered earlier. You have now made your way to the building on the map that was provided to you by the Delphi. It is a 2-story office building bearing the name of Singama Research Limited on the outside. A 10-foot fence surrounds the facility, and the windows are boarded up. Metal doors with security card readers line the outside, and along the fence line, you can see cameras on every other security post. So the building kind of looks like that from the outside.
Okay.
You know, big security fence, boarded up windows. Obviously, it's a little bit more high tech than that particular building, but and you have like I said, the card reader doors that you can see from behind the fence, and security cameras that are on the fences, the fence posts.
I'm going to make sure that I let you know that I am turning my identity scrambler on.
Okay. Yep. If you wish to roll me a mind check, everyone.
Oh, we're doomed.
Hopefully I can't disconnect on this mind check.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Indeed. So, Dilax and Delacroix, you guys remember from some of your briefings within the Delphi Council that the Singama Corporation company specializes in high-tech research. It's particularly focused on data encryption and decryption methods.
Okay.
And this was one of the Earth-based companies that was acquired by the Kanawa Corporation months before the Zhangxi started showing up.
Okay. Make sure everyone understands that. I think we just need to get in.
How would you like to get in?
Does anyone know how to pick locks?
Holy. I
Ah,
have the
then,
electrical right here.
well, then I think you should try to open the door for us. Or else D800 can blow the door off the hinges.
But we have the fence to get through. Yes, should we get through that first?
Well, yes.
Do you have little? I have multi-tool clippers. Is the fence electrified?
It does not seem to be electrified. It doesn't have any of the warning signs on it as far as when you're looking from a distance, because I'm assuming at the moment that you're looking from a distance because there are still cameras that are on top of the cameras that are on top of the fences as well.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and you see the little cameras there?
Mm-hmm.
We need to do something about that. Yes. Is there
Are they moving?
a little guard post, or is it all fenced in?
It's all fenced in. I mean, it does have a gate near probably the entrance driveway that cars would come in and out of, but there's no guard post at that gate. And the cameras themselves, they move a little bit, but you think based on the coverage of the way that they're moving and where they're placed, there isn't really a good blind spot to try to just run up to the gate, run up to the fence without doing something. You might be able to. They do seem to be working on a Wi-Fi system. So if you had a way to hack into them from a Wi-Fi, you might be able to try that. Or, of course, you think there's always the good old, they're going to know we're coming, but they won't know who we are if we just shoot the cameras. I'm sure D800 knows it's like, oh, that's a little camera. That's like target practice.
Yeah,
It's like shooting womp rats.
Yeah, but D800 already got the bad news about not shooting the box earlier, so he's kind of waiting to get the word.
He's waiting for the when.
Precisely.
Exactly.
He was literally waiting for the win back there at the tea house, thing, but he never got it, so he's a little disappointed. I mean, do we have anybody that can actually hack?
Oh, I don't have any computers to hack with. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, I could shut it off for you.
I think we are shooting so they don't know we are coming.
How many cameras do we see?
I mean, there's one every other post. You think that if you were to take out one, that would give you enough of you could take out one near the gate if you wanted, or you could take one out near just a different post, and then you could try to walk up to the gate and wire a clipper, as your Frenchman was suggesting.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was just going to say, I was going to shoot a couple cameras so they didn't know exactly which spot on the gate we were coming through at.
Oh, yeah, you could totally do that, too. There are a number of cameras because they're basically every other post is where they're kind of set up. So you could definitely shoot out a couple from a distance and confuse whoever's inside about which particular camera you're trying to go through.
All right. Well,
what do you have on your weapon?
The 800 will pull out the blaster. He'll kind of look at it and look at everybody else.
When?
And I'll start firing at every camera I see.
All right. Give me just a couple of fire combat rolls or energy weapons, depending on whichever gun you're using.
It's the Alpha Blaster, so I'll just click it.
Okay.
Ooh, that one missed. It's a tech axiom of 25. Is that going to be an issue here?
Yes, it is.
By 1 point. Ain't that a
Yep.
pain? Let's see.
Are you gonna? Would you like to just? We're in a dominant zone.
Yes. Yeah, it is a Pan Pacifica dominant.
All right. So after that second shot, I guess I want to reconnect.
Do you want to just have a reconnect code?
Sure, we can do that.
Or do you want to become a cyber samurai?
I already have one of those. Close call, master plan.
Doesn't matter.
Opponent fails or precision.
I'll take the precision.
All right.
from you.
Where you at? There you are, Mike.
Because either you or I will use that. So
All right. So reconnect after my glitch out, I suppose.
Yep.
Slap the side of my head. All right. How many did you want total?
won't do.
No, I was gonna say that's fine.
Okay.
You definitely you took out a couple. One of them you kind of maybe you've double shot it at if you wanted, but you can space them out how how you want it around the fence to basically seem to be confusing, and then you guys can approach the fence without being seen by a camera at any one of those where you successfully shot the camera out.
Well, I've done my part.
Ready, go.
Move in towards the fence. Do you guys have anything to cut it up open with? Or am I going to be tearing that down too?
Oh, I'm sure.
It'd be more fun.
Yeah, it would be more fun watching that. But
Okay.
I think we have enough multi-tools and things to do that.
D800 reach up and grab the chain link and get ready to pull until somebody pulls out tools and says, we'll just do it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Your multi-tools they feel a little weak for the job because these are pretty heavy-duty fence, but they will get through it. But it does cut. It's not a super reinforced titanium or anything like that, and it is not electrified. So you're able to kind of cut yourself a hole through the fence and then walk up to the door. Once you get past the fence, you don't actually see any more cameras on the building itself. So that's why you're able to kind of freely walk inside the fence because all of the cameras seem to be pointed out and not in.
Do we have any alarms or anything going off since the cameras all went down?
Not that you can hear.
Okay.
They see what happens, and I will swipe the card we got from the old man.
All right. The door, in fact, opens up, and you see inside. As the door opens, cool air rushes out towards you in the dim lighting of the building. You see a massive open space. The gentle hum of dozens upon dozens of fans can be heard, and you can make out a series of racks holding high-tech equipment that blinks in hues of red, green, and blue. In the center of the room, there is a spiral staircase. The signage near the staircase indicates that office space is located above.
Is this a server room?
Yes. I mean, D800 might not know a server room, but yes. Anyone, especially Dialax, you're trained in computers, so you can look at this and you can recognize that this is definitely what would be a massive server room. With basically a single spiral staircase going up to the second floor. Like I said, indicating office space above.
D800.
So we get all the hard drives and go. This is piece of pie. No? Should we have D800 just grab all the hard drives and we go? Yes.
Well, why don't we
Seems like
try
it's a good idea.
computers to see if we can access anything on these hard drives?
Sure. Give me a
Because there
computer
should be a workstation somewhere, right?
roll. Yeah.
Okay.
These funny things go beep, beep, boop, boop, flash, flash,
So-
flash, flash. I don't know.
A 15.
So as you get onto the workstation, you're able to hack on and realize that, yes, this is in fact, they're all just servers. So basically the hard drives here are basically just for computing and processing power. They're not for actual data storage. But you can tell that they are being accessed from somewhere, not in this room, obviously, but basically somebody who has a login code has accessed it via a remote terminal, either somewhere else in the building or via a Wi-Fi dial in. But based on your kind of computer knowledge, you don't think that it would be as easy as just having a dial-in Wi-Fi to get into this particular server. You'd probably have to go through some sort of hardwire station.
Okay. So that means we just need to find one here. So you said that there were offices on the second floor?
Yep. There's a spiral staircase going up to offices on the second floor.
Go up.
Yes, let us go up.
All right.
Here's some good. Are we being sneaky going up?
Ah.
It might be good, but I'm not the sneakiest.
Let me sneak for people.
All right.
Sounds like a good plan.
Is anybody going to help me?
Sure.
I will help you. I'll try.
Where's my sneaky? There it is. I will roll sneaky to try to help you. No, I didn't help.
Ooh, I did help, and I count as 2 people.
You count as 2 people, but I see one.
That's one of my that's my perk. Born or raised free. I get to double the amount of people I represent.
Nice.
Oh, fantastic!
So the body represents one, and the head represents the other.
Exactly.
Yeah. Chaplain.
So it's 4 really becomes 2, unless the chaplain is also assisting.
I am not assisting.
Okay.
Kind
So
of
then,
a jerk, eh?
so then you're at a -1 on your stealth there,
-1.
Delacroix. Yep, -1 total.
Oh no! I want to be sneakier. I want to be super sneaky. You know what? We haven't done this yet. I will put possible.
Okay.
Because I want to be the sneakiest sneaker in the universe. Ha! 15.
Okay. All right. So as you guys start going up the steps, you are being super sneaky. Unfortunately for you, we knew you were coming. And
what?
yeah, it's kind of funny that way.
Do I
So
need to play some sort of alertness card?
no, I'm gonna have something else. I'm not surprising you.
Okay.
But what does happen is as you're starting to walk up, coming from above, you feel this sudden sense of warmth on your skins, and you all become kind of very dizzied, as basically this like big microwave dish, right, becomes visible at the top of the staircase, pointing down at all of you. So first, you all get very stymied for a second.
Can we like close call that?
So it's more of a trap than a people is the problem.
Okay. I figured I'd ask.
Yep, I'm with you. All right. So, I think I built it in here, didn't I?
Oh no, I feel very stymied.
Yeah, it's only gonna be for a second though. Nope, I didn't. All right. So, Mr. LaCroix. You will take 13 points of damage from this microwave emitter.
Oh no. I will take some shock.
All right. Sir Chaplain.
Wow.
3 is 8. You're going to take 20 points. And D800, 13. And Dialax, 13 as well.
Okay.
Are we considered in combat to where we can't use cards, or can we use cards?
No, you could use a card.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I just
do that.
would think that me and Dialax have dealt with something like this before.
Yeah, I'm going to be spinning a possibility, so to soak because I'm not, that strong. So
Understood.
Yep. So I soaked the 1 wound.
So the it pops down at the top of the stairs. You guys kind of see it as it comes down and take the damage. And then you guys can kind of take an action before anything else occurs on what you want to do from there.
Any indication where any enemies may be coming from? I mean, points of entrance or whatever that's up there near this device.
So the end of the spiral staircase, at the very top, it ends at a landing, which goes kind of out of where your vision from the spiral is.
Oh, okay.
Especially with the microwave dish pointing down at you at the moment.
Well, I just want to see if I can reach up, turn the dish away from the steps, and point it towards maybe a doorway or something that might be up there.
Oh, they hit you. So they intentionally kind of hit you far enough away as you're just starting to come up the steps, such that you wouldn't be able to just reach up. You'd have to run the rest of the way up, in which case you think you might have a little bit more of that emissions coming at you before you were able to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
But you do have a shot at it if you wanted to shoot it instead.
No, we
Shoot
are here.
it.
When?
Then I will shoot it. I wasn't going to be too worried about the radiation, but I'll go ahead and shoot it. Because that's what somebody said when. So 14 hit it.
Jim, you're on mute, I think.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes, it does hit. So that would probably be a good hit, actually, because it's a pretty big dish. So
1 BD and any toughness I can put in?
15.
All right. So.
All right. You easily destroy it with a single shot. And then you would be able to ascend the stairs without any more issue from it.
I will parkour up the stairway.
When you guys get up to the top of the stairs, you do find a door at the top landing.
Okay.
All right. So no one brave enough to
800.
man the dish. They just set it up, turned it on, and ran.
Or with
So it
remote
seems.
controls.
Someone see if it's unlocked, and I will cover them.
Kick the door open.
It is a good way to find out if it's unlocked.
It is, in fact, unlocked. And at that point,
Knock, knock.
indeed, knock, knock. You guys open up the door. And inside, you see a couple of different fellows. So there is one guy who is standing over behind the desk. Oops. Copy. He stands over here. He is looking at a laptop computer that is on the desk.
Mm-hmm.
And he has friends. Sorry, my dog is barking because she's happy for, well, I don't even know what. Dinner, maybe? She's had dinner, though. That's the problem.
She is just a happy girl.
No, it's a yes. Sorry, my dinner is getting put away, which was lamb, and so that's what she's smelling.
Ah.
All right. So, hold on, I'm trying to remember how many there were. Should have just put them out there, but there we go. All right. Well, Ito casually remarks to his cohorts, it would seem our storm knights have arrived. They are to be congratulated on penetrating the defenses of this city and this building. No one has yet been successful, but perhaps it is for better. This is our chance to test ourselves against an accomplished group of adversaries. You only need to hold them off. In a minute or two, the decryption process will be concluded, and the secrets on this hard drive will be revealed, putting Pan Pacifica closer than ever to winning the war once and for all. And at that point, the other guys around the room draw forth their swords.
You brought the sword to a gunfight.
That might be true. They do have gun. They also have guns as well, but they seem to have gone for their swords first. All right. I assume that was roughly the way you guys were going to have been entering the room.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm before I start drawing cards, of which I already have the first card. We are, by the way, going to be on the dramatic line because Ankuri Ito has dread.
Oh, no.
So the card that Robert wanted to get rid of for quite a while.
Oh, no.
Is how we'll start this combat.
Yay.
Uh-oh. So
Setback.
villains will go first, and the heroes will be set back. But defend and trick are the approved actions. Let's see, what's an appropriate setback for in here? I think so. While you're still feeling the effects of that microwave emitter. So we're gonna start you guys off very stymied. This you're gonna be your setback for your turn.
Okay.
I think that's appropriate. Just that ringing in your ears is just kind of like getting to you so much at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Mon Dieu.
Yeah. All right. So Ankuri Ito is going to look at all of you, and he is going to yell out how pathetic you storm knights are to come storming into this room. Look at you. You're still shaking in your boots. Perhaps you should just turn around now and I will let you leave, as he tries to intimidate all of you. That doesn't look like a very good roll. I should boost that.
Oh, no, that looks fine.
All right, how does an 18 compare to? Let's see. Delacroix, by the way, you shouldn't have any shock on you still.
For the microwave?
Yeah. Oh, that's from the microwave. Okay, check.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
from the microwave, yes.
I thought it was from prior combat. All right. How does an 18 compare to your intimidate?
It is a good success.
All right. So he's going to make you very vulnerable as well.
Oh, no.
So let's just do that.
He's not good for a first round.
No.
But we don't become very stymied until our turn.
Correct.
So that works for our side.
Yeah, you won't be very stymied
I'm
for.
I'm looking at soaking.
Right. You won't be very stymied for soaks. That is correct. All right. Chaplain, how does a 18 compare to you?
That's also good.
All right. Let's just copy and paste over there. D800
Good.
and Dilax.
Good.
Look at that. All around. Works for me. All right. So this guy is going to come down here and attack Delacroix.
They just doubled in size. There were two there. I only saw one. I'm like, well, wait a minute.
They were standing back
Jackasses.
right in front of the other.
No, that was from my copying paste. I thought it hadn't gone when it did, and it just put it on top. There's your setback. There's really two everywhere.
They duplicate immediately.
Yeah, exactly. Is that all? Yeah, all right. An 11 Delacroix?
I will have to say that's a standard hit against me because they're very vulnerable.
All right. 14 points of damage.
14, I will take some shot.
All right. Dilax, this one's going to come in on you. $19?
For dialects?
Yep.
Yeah, that's an outstanding. Okay, and here's the possibility. So I can try to soak this. I don't have any cards out though, so I'm just gonna have to go on and suck it up so I can stay up. So okay, I am good.
All right. And then D800.
It's a miss.
Yeah, I kind of figured. So, can't have that. We should give you a second friend.
Sure.
How's a 16?
16 will actually be a good.
All right. And finally, the chaplain. Oop. I forgot the +4.
So,
So it's a 16.
that's a good.
Ooh, so they're all out, huh?
No, that's just you guys
No.
are vulnerable.
We're very vulnerable
So I
because of the
will
intimidate.
Yup, because I intimidated so well.
Oh. Ouch.
Apparently, my
Oh, no.
family thought I was extremely hungry and brought down a big old plate full of big chick.
Oh, cute.
Nice.
That's always nice.
I think they sent you down 2 chickens.
Yeah,
They
it does
sent me
look a
good
lot
dick.
like.
The
Abraham
gentleman
Lincoln
is
said,
hungry.
I only wanted a few. Well, that's the rest of it. Okay.
All right, that is all of me. So you guys can go.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, rinse and repeat, my typical action. I'll aim at these two guys. Aim at vital points on these two guys that are in front of me and fire.
Aiming for vital points being trying to aim for headshots or just aiming to hit them?
Aiming to get my plus.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be headshots, could be gut shots, could be other locations.
Yeah. Well, as in the headshots have the minus as well, so.
Alright, so it's a 20 against their dodge. What is that? That's only a good success? By 1 point?
Yes, although I think in combat I'm actually using my unarmed or melee because you're shooting me in combat.
Shooting in combat, they use melee.
Yep, so I'm using my melee. So it's still a good, but it's just 1 point away from outstanding because their melee is an 11.
Okay, well, that's what I was actually looking at was melee for some reason because I thought dodge was the top of the screen. So yeah, I'm good success, short by 1 point for being an outstanding. Does anybody want to trade a close call or something for maybe action or something? No, we
First
ain't got
round?
cards.
Round of combat.
We ain't got cards.
Yep.
Never mind. Just thought about that as I opened up my cards. All right, so it's only 1 BD. So let me go ahead and do that. And hope. What is their toughness?
Their toughness is 15, but they do have armor if you have AP.
I don't think the Alpha Blaster has a AP. Let me check.
Okay.
No, does not.
Okay.
15. 2 shock for the 1. One shock for the other. Ugh, that's terrible.
Well, you know, at least these guys take shock.
Yeah, they do. That's it for me.
That is positive. Not like our normal GM.
And attack was not one of the options, so no card. All right, I'm done.
All right.
Does anyone want to do anything, or we're all just going to attack?
Well, I'm going to step back and try to trick the one I'm on that was on me. So if somebody wants to shoot it, feel free. But I'm also going to invoke a psionic power. So let me do my trick. I'll roll this on the trick. That's a 15. It'll be a 17 for the other thing, which will activate technically next round. What I invoked was...
I forgot to remember it on Dan, but are we remembering the very stymied?
Oh, sorry, that's under all the cards. I didn't see it. So no, I did not remember to add that.
Yeah, the very stymied was still made it a good hit on mine.
Yeah.
It's still an 11 to stymie the ninja next to me with the trick, and that still will be a success. And it still will give me a success. No, it won't give me a success on the psionic. So I will have to take the shock on that. Okay.
Are you making him stymied or vulnerable?
I'm going to make him vulnerable since I stepped back.
Okay.
Away from him.
After you, Father.
Yes, I am. I will try to taunt this guy. My entrails that are falling out of my stomach, you see, have not affected me. Yeah.
Apparently it has affected you.
Oh, -5 was not good to just try a miracle and fail, or a healing and fail, or whatever. So.
Understood.
So this guy's out of combat and he should be vulnerable, correct?
He's out of melee, yeah.
He's out of melee, but yes, he is vulnerable. Sorry.
Okay. I just had to throw stuff. Anyway, I'm going to aim at him and shoot him with the shotgun. So I am an effective plus. I'm effective plus
8.
6. I've got my stymied in there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are you using the shotgun?
Yes, I'm using the shotgun.
So
that's what I had out.
4 for aim.
4 plus 2. 4 for aim, 2 for short range.
And 2 for his vulnerable makes 8, and then your stymie makes 4. Right. So because you're getting plus 4 for the aim, you're getting the plus 2 for vulnerable, plus 2 for short range. So that's 8. Minus your 4 from stymie makes 4, and then 1 more up from your laser sight. So
I've got the stymied in my my little key thing.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to put a plus 9 because that's everything except for the stymied.
Yep.
And this will go against his dodge because he is not in combat with me.
So that is a good.
That is a good. I'm going to use a possibility here. Because I don't have my smart ammo in this. Let's roll a 4. Oops. Let's start that over again. Modifier is a 9. Let's roll a 4. That should be in the outstanding.
Yes, that is in the outstanding.
And he is a 15.
Correct.
Toughness. Well, that's a bad roll. Less than average. All righty. That's where I go.
All right, Father, and that was everybody then, wasn't it? All right. Because Dialect stepped away, Chaplain's taunted. Yep. Seems like everyone. All right. You may place cards in your pool. And I actually get to draw a card.
Okay. I'm playing something immediately.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go in and give these over to Mike. Mainly so that I can get some new things in my hand. Or, yeah, my hand.
Cool. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Not like this. Heroes will go first, but will be fatigued. And then intimidate and maneuver are the approved actions.
I am also going to play a leadership before we do anything here.
Okay.
And I'm going to give a precision back to D800 and an action card over to the father. And then I will pull 3 cups. Alrighty. That's before we do anything else.
All right. Who would like to go first?
Delacroix will go and shoot this guy who is still vulnerable after pushing the fatigue button.
Yep.
And we were at a +9. So do the same thing, except without the stun.
Yep.
Take that.
Seems outstanding to me.
A roll better. That is a better roll.
All right. Well, I don't like to take wounds.
Oh no. Mon Dieu.
So.
Or is it late enough for me to go, merde?
Try to bend reality to my will. Try apparently was keyword. So he takes the wound and 2 shock. All right. And so that was Mr. Delacroix.
Holy.
I'm going to, or D800 is going to try to intimidate one of the ones that's on him and shoot the laptop at the same time.
Okay.
See, intimidate is the lower. We are not stymied or anything, so 13 against their intimidate. That's only going to be what, a standard success on that?
Yep, that's a standard.
All right, so I will make the one who took the 2 shock a minute ago. I'll make him stymied. Does a 15 hit the laptop?
Yeah, that'll hit a laptop.
All right. What kind of damage you want me to roll for that?
I mean, you're shooting it with your gun, so give me the standard gun damage.
Standard gun damage is 13.
All right. So you shoot a hole right through the monitor of the laptop. And Ankari screams out at you, in frustration, and gives you a little bit of a smile. Anyone wants to give me a evidence analysis on that? I'll let you have it as a free action.
I have no way of figuring that out. Somebody else.
Yeah, I know exactly what he means.
I just figure if he can't see what he's typing, he can't access the information.
All right. Dialax, do you have any points in computers?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you think his smile is such that basically, yeah, you just shot out my monitor, so I can't see what I'm doing, but I've probably already started the program running.
Right.
And So he's kind of like he's smiling. He's like, okay, you didn't really do a ton, but you know.
Which is why I was actually going to try to shoot the actual computer and not the monitor. And
Well, I was figuring the information was something we need to take back with us. I didn't want to destroy the information.
You're perfectly fine. I think that was exactly what D800 was going to do, is like shoot it out. It's like, oh, it's right there. I'm going to shoot it. And that Mine 6 is like the thing pointing up. I'm going to shoot that.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah. And
Those have explodes, right? Yeah, there we go. We're good.
And I'm also going to try to activate that psionic power again.
Okay.
I do need to get a card, though, because the Intimidate did work.
Yes.
Oh, wait. No, I'm going to tell somebody else to fire at the computer. I forgot. I have not put points in fire combat yet. So I'm going to hold off on that. So I'm going to try my ability again.
So is that a shoot it again?
Yeah.
I think
shoot the bottom. When. Shoot the bottom. Okay. I get a standard result on Shift Fate. So next round, the approved action line will be defend, intimidate, maneuver, taunt, or trick. So this power lets me change the drama cards. So next round we just have more options.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've never seen that work. Or
actually
never seen that in play, I guess.
If I get outstanding, I can flip the hero and villain. Yeah, nice. I can switch the hero and villains. So.
All right. Chaplain?
We have the father.
Yes.
Use the card.
Yes, as a free action, I am going to use that. Let's see if I can.
You got it, buddy.
Nope.
Even the action I gave you wouldn't help.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was like. I'm gonna. Nope. Oh. So I will go vulnerable to kind of move away from that guy, and I'm gonna try to nail that guy to the wall.
Okay.
Get the camera out.
Nice. So is that outstanding against a 10? No, sorry. Yeah, against dodge of 8.
It is outstanding, yes. Were you? I'm sorry. It was this guy right here too, right?
Yes.
So it was even 2 more because he's still vulnerable, but.
And their toughness is
15. 13 for you though, or no, 11 for you because you have AP4 on that. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, good, yeah.
Right. So I have good news for you. He will not be breaking the restrained condition because you have literally crucified him to the wall.
I was like, yeah, he had already taken one wound, hadn't he?
He had, and had used this possibility to try to soak said wound and failed. So, all right, you all may put your cards into pool while I start my stuff.
Okay.
All right, sweet. Well, intimidates on the proved action this time. So again, Inkari Ito will call out to you and say, "You pathetic fools! I still will let you run away because you are such a small nuisance to my plans. You can never stop me." As he will attempt to intimidate all of you once again. This time as a gloater.
Ooh.
Yeah. He telegraphed it last round.
Assuming my roll wants to come up.
Roll 2. Roll 2.
Come on. Or I could just choose to make it not roll at all. Come on.
It's afraid.
There we go.
Oof.
Yes.
All right. So, De La Croix, how's that?
That's an outstanding.
All right. So you can have one of these, and you will be disfavored. D800.
I guess this only works against the one he did against me, right?
I'm sorry?
Opponent fails.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. So he fails to intimidate you. All right. Chaplain?
That is a good.
All right. So he will turn your vulnerable into a very vulnerable, and then give you a little bit of stymie just in case. And then Dilax.
You have an outstanding on me.
All right. So you can be very, and you can have the disfavored as well. All right. In addition, I can't see cards in your pool, Father Lehman. So how many cards do you have in your hand?
In my hand is 2.
You may discard the first one.
And
You've
then
got
Michel Delacroix is 2 in hand.
2? I see 4.
Oh,
I see 3. Sorry.
I'm sorry. It is 3. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It is 3. I'm sorry.
You can get rid of that step C.
That step C. Oh.
Dan, I failed on you, and Robert, you can get rid of card number 1, the adrenaline.
There you go.
And then who is flurrying?
No, that was
No.
the card I just.
Oh, that was the card. Okay. Check. All right.
No.
Check. All right. Well. All right. Mr. De La Croix, you are very vulnerable. So we are going to come attack you with the guy that's right there next to you.
Yep.
That was a 13.
And you put the modifier in, that will miss.
All right. Chaplain, he sees a vulnerable target when he is happy about it, and he sees those entrails that you're trying to taunt him with. 16?
That is a good hit.
Oh no. This is not good.
16.
I think we all got a little spoiled with our 2 healers in the last round.
Yes. And being
think
like
so.
beta. Beta clearance helped a little.
Yeah.
Oh no. We are in deep.
So could I play a card and then immediately spend the possibility?
Sure.
So I'm gonna.
Sure. Inspire and then just play yours. That's fine.
Yep.
Anyone else choosing? Anyone choosing something other than a?
Then taking the master planning the inspire.
Yeah, I'm on a master plan. I'm going to take the possibility, of course.
Yeah,
Right.
possibility.
All right.
Yes.
I will take the Spire.
I'll be back in just a moment.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Master planning allows me to play it right? I don't have to put it.
Yeah,
I
because
just realized I hit the wrong thing.
yes,
so let's
master planning it means you could have picked it up and immediately played it again.
making sure.
Just
So yeah, go ahead and.
that was what I was assuming you were doing.
I just want to make sure I was allowed to. So let me take both of
So-
those.
Chaplain, that one's yours. And those are your two, Mr. Delacroix. Those are your two dialects.
Oh, why is he so big?
Because somebody took the small ones before I could copy them quick enough. That's all.
Oh.
Which is fine. Here, this make you feel better?
No.
Genetics, man. Genetics.
Now one is bigger than the other. Make up your mind.
Well, that's just a birth defect.
That's a good reality roll.
Now they are not any different in size. All right, and then I have the D800 ones.
You already
All
gave
right.
me two. All right, I picked them up.
Yeah.
No, I meant your attacks. Sorry.
Oh, yes, that's fine. I got you.
All right, so this is the one that you stymied first.
Okay.
Oof.
That's
Good thing you stymied
good.
it.
Was it 19? 3-point difference. 3-point difference gives me
2 shock.
nothing. Okay. Excellent.
And then the other one has a 13 to hit you.
13 is only a standard.
Which means I'm not going to do anything because that's only 14 points damage.
Yeah. 14 will be 1 shock.
Alrighty.
Somebody sneezed upstairs.
Oh, okay. All right, that was all of me. So, let's see what the next round has in store for us. All right, they hesitate. Villains will be fatigued and go first, and then the heroes will go.
And I think Robert did something to the line.
Yes, I believe he made it. Basically, it's all 4 interactions are approved.
Are approved.
Yes. I don't remember if he made attack as one of them. I think it's just the 4 interactions, but we can ask when he gets back.
Shift fate, I've got it right here.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Add one of the following to be approved. Defend, intimidate, maneuver, taunt, or trick.
So since
Yeah, but he
he's
got
not
really
here-
good, I thought. I didn't know if it... Does it
Good.
get better with...
Good becomes ended, but I don't think I think he just hit standard. It looks like Robert's kind of back. Oh,
Yeah,
not yet.
so
We'll
I'm
find
back.
out, but
Hi.
villains go first anyway.
No problem.
Go
All right.
villains, take your fatigue.
And your 2 possibilities are over here, by the way.
Okay.
But I do get to go first, but I'm at least stymied. So we will start. Actually, Robert, does it make that the approved? So do you put all of them on the approved
Yes.
as all of them approved? So that becomes
Yes.
approved for me too.
Yes.
Oh, wait, Robert, did you have a good or a standard success?
I have the standard success. Oh, excuse me. I can add one of the following.
You can add one.
Sorry.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't add intimidate.
No. Intimidate is not going to be one up there.
Just saying.
Are you going to add?
Trick is already up there. So what I will add is maneuver.
All right.
Because I think this party is pretty good with maneuvers.
Fair enough. All right.
And Yeah, the villains go first. Okay.
We do, yeah. All right, so D800, Ito is just going to intimidate you this turn, since I successfully intimidated all of them the last turn pretty well. But how's a 9 do against your intimidate?
No, it's fail.
All right, then he fails. All right, but his buddies will go. So, Mr. Delacroix, I have some love coming your way.
That is a standard hit.
14 points.
And I believe that is 2 shock. Okay.
All right, Mr. Chaplin. Ugh.
Wow, outstanding.
Good news is you just got some possibilities.
A possibility?
Whoa.
He's trying to take you out.
Yep.
Like, remember blood on the blasted lands.
Oh!
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Wow.
Wow.
Well
okay.
done. Yeah, but see, I can't even say I remember Blood on the Blasted Lands because I was playing, Electo, and he didn't. Electo just got to annoy him, not so much the other way
That's
around.
true. That's true.
All right, and then D800, these two are on you.
And Father, I'd say we go for glory, but you don't have any other possibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So standard.
All right, standard is no damage to you, right?
And
All right.
still standard.
All right. Well, that was my turn.
Oh.
Oh, except for I have to go back and give them all a bunch of fatigue. So you guys can start. I will keep adding up numbers.
Let me try first. I am going to do the Angst vor Gott, or the fear of God. Would you consider all 4 of these guys in a large blast radius?
Yeah. I mean, you guys are all pretty well
Yeah.
bunched up. Yeah.
Okay, so this affects all enemies within a large blast radius if it goes above their willpower. Nope, probably not. Would a 9 do anything or not?
Would you like a drama card?
A drama card would be nice. Probably better.
I'm going to put it on the ground.
A 9 will not, but you are close.
I think he's going to try the drama.
Yep. Ugh. All right. That is in fact good. 2 points away from outstanding on all of the guys in front of you.
Yeah, I can't do anything more, so they are all very vulnerable.
No supporter.
Okay.
Nobody has a supporter.
Oh,
I've
unless
got one
there's
in my
support.
hand, not on my poop.
Oh.
All right, so they're all very vulnerable. Check. All right, check. All right, and I hate to do this. I'm going to be back in just 1 second.
Wait, you want to take a quick 5?
Yeah, sure, that'll work.
All right, we'll take 5 minutes.
Quick 5 sounds good.
Okay.
So that our GM can go to the restroom. I'm certain. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go too far. As There we go. Well, we're back.
Alrighty. So the chaplain just successfully stymied all of my guys.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable to all my guys, sorry.
Perfect.
Doesn't seem so good for me. Who would like to go now?
Will Delacroix will go start taking care of these boys. The boy on. So did the father walk away?
Can I do the because the
Yes,
very
because that vulnerable is going to go away, so you could you could walk away and just be vulnerable.
Yeah, I just what he's going to do is he's going to shoot the guy who's attacking the chaplain.
Okay.
Okay, so aiming. That's going to be 4 shotgun. That's 2 more. He's very vulnerable. That's another 4. So I'm at 10 right now, and I will be disfavored on this roll. Does that sound good?
Yep.
That's a 15. Second one will be a 19. So 15 goes to a 27.
Oh, right. Disfavored.
Because I'm disfavored. Yeah. I take the worst, right?
No, because it's not that disfavored.
Oh,
it's the disfavored that it just doesn't explode. So you still take the
Oh,
worst.
okay.
It just doesn't explode, or you can't. Your first time you would roll the next dice, you don't get to roll. So it's still the 27.
Okay. Which I believe is still, in this case, it's outstanding because he's dodging.
Correct.
2 bonus, 15 toughness. How about 2 wounds and 4 shock?
How about I would like to not take 2 wounds. So I am not stymied. I am just vulnerable.
Yeah, apparently I play too many games and forget about disfavored. Just, disfavored.
Oh no, I get you. I do it all the time too sometimes because it's just I'm used to that as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
All right. Well, he will take 1 wound instead of the 2 that you're going to give him,
and he will enjoy it.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, let's not go too far now. Right, but no shock. Some of it. All right, that was Mr. Delacroix. So I have Dilax and D800 left.
Well, D800 has been told to shoot the actual base of the computer.
Okay.
So he's going to shoot both of them, the computer as well as the guy behind the desk.
Oh, okay.
Since I'm shooting that direction, I might as well shoot at both of them, right?
Sure.
Put my aim in. Fire. It's only going to be a 16? Spin a possibility. Last roll was an 11. It's going to be a 25 against his dodge, which I think will be an outstanding.
That is, in fact, outstanding.
All right. What is his toughness? I can't see it.
His toughness is only 13.
Okay, 2 wounds, 4 shock, and whatever damage it did to the computer.
All right. Well, clearly I'm going to try to bend reality to my will on that one because 2 wounds is a lot. All right. So the good news is you take out the laptop. This time it goes through the bottom of the computer and just hits it in such a way that the laptop even falls off the desk and almost like shatters on the ground. So now Ito seems very pissed off at you. But in all that commotion of the laptop, clearly he must have just kind of been able to deflect the bullet away, since there was just way too much debris going around.
Into the laptop, so he actually destroyed his own laptop.
Maybe that's why he's mad.
That's the story we're sticking to.
Okay.
And what Dialect is going to do is foreshadow. And I only get the base one, so I get to see what the cards are, but that's it. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Actually, I forgot to put in the other thing. I need to actually let me go on and spend the possibility, because I did forget to put in the -2 for being stymied, because I forgot about that again. So let me do the possibility. Oh, now it went in twice. So +2 more, it's not going to affect that much. Yeah, all it's going to do, if I take that second -2 off, it'll get me to good, and so I can rearrange them. So let me go on and get 3. Do you want me to just draw them?
Yeah.
And I will hand them back to you in just a moment once I see them.
Well, you can throw, if you want, you can throw the first one down on the table, because you're the last person to go at the end of this round. So it's literally coming straight out.
Okay. So that's going to be the first one. And trust me, that needs to be the first one. Because I'm going to try to get rid of at least one of these. Okay.
All right. Well, you're all thrown back. The villains will get to go first, and the heroes will then surge. Taunt and trick are approved. Well then. Ito will look at all of you and taunt you with a, you think destroying this laptop is going to stop me? I will just take this hard drive somewhere else and laugh in all of your faces for your incompetence. Ew. Clearly he didn't put it all in there. Because does a 6 succeed on anybody?
It's a standard on me.
1, yes.
All right, well, then you can be vulnerable, and you have 2 cards in your hand.
No, that's not me.
Oh,
I
well,
have
1
2
card.
in pool and 1 in my hand.
Oh, well, then you can just discard that 1 in your hand.
Okay, well, there you go.
All right. And then my guys will go. All right. Well, Mr. Delacroix, you have successfully got his attention. I know that's what you were going for.
Oh, we.
All right. Unfortunately, you didn't get vulnerable this time. So just the 2 of them are going to attack you. Uh, 9?
9 will miss.
Are you sure? How about another one?
Yes, another 1 will also miss.
What's funny is I was calling that before I even hit the submit.
Yep.
All right, and then D800, you're vulnerable. So they will at least get to attack you with the +2.
It's a good.
All right.
And that's a miss.
Well, The good will give you 19.
19, so, okay.
They will get to lose this nice vulnerable status. All right. If everyone can go ahead and surge for me.
Okay.
Yay.
Oh, I got 2 1s. Oh.
Yeah. That's 2 disconnects. You have to reconnect twice.
Oh, okay.
Double
Automatic
secret.
transform.
Wouldn't that be a penalty?
Yes, that would be.
All right, you all may go.
Okay. I'm going to try to trick and then also pull out the shift fate ability again. We'll see if that works. But I'm going to try to trick one of these people to help my comrades.
Ooh, means I'm getting the next cards.
Yeah, I'm going to try to. Okay, I'm using a possibility. I still have all these modifiers in that should not be there. Let me get rid of that stymied. Last roll. It still has that stymied for some reason, but that'll be a 22. So it'll be a 22 on the trick, and it will definitely cause me to have the outstanding on the other thing. So I'll have an outstanding on the shift fate, and let's see. I'm just going to go for this guy being tricked.
Okay.
And so I'm going to make him very vulnerable and disfavored.
Make him very stymied.
Or do you want him vulnerable and stymied?
I was going to try the thing again where I could get them vulnerable.
Okay, then I'll make him very stymied and disfavored.
Okay.
And just so that you know what I have for next round with my shift fate is I get to pick one of the other things as an approved action. Actually, I replace the approved action line with any. And also, I will be able to exchange the hero and villain conflict lines.
Okay.
So the nasty thing that's on that card for us is going to now be for them.
Which is why you didn't care about getting rid of it.
Right.
All right.
And you know what? I did not hand you the possibility that I spent. There it is.
Thank you. All right.
Chapelin,
Okay, yes, I will try to
put the fear of the Lord into them.
I'm speaking German, so I'm probably just, listing off a grocery list or something.
Oh.
Wow.
And I was about to say, you remember that you drank the tea, so you could make any spirit roll favored before the roll. It is the one caveat on it. But yeah, if you're gonna roll like that,
How good is that? Outstanding. Is it outstanding?
It's on the willpowers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is in fact outstanding.
Ooh, so they all take 2 shock as well. Very vulnerable, 2 shock.
All right. Just these right back.
So I'll go ahead and take my shots at these 2 in front of me.
All right.
So they're very vulnerable, and my aim gives me an 8. It's a 21 against their, I guess it would be unarmed right now, right? So that's what, a 15 to them?
That is outstanding for them because
Alright.
they're 10s and 11s for melees.
2 BD, and you said their toughness was
Toughness.
what, 15?
15, yep.
Alright, so this one here first. 2 wounds, 4 shock.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make him spend his possibility. All right. So he soaks one of the wounds.
Okay, and second one can take 1 wound, 2 shock.
Yep. Sorry. Yeah, he'll try to soak because getting close enough to him that he might actually shock him out. Ugh. Well, or he could roll like that. So he takes the 2 shock.
And that's it for me.
All right. Delacroix. I'm going to shoot both of these guys doing the old aiming. So I worked this out. I'm +4 for the aim. They're vulnerable, so I'm +4. Shotgun +2. Multi-action -2. Laser +1. So I'm a +9 against both. And I rolled
That's
a
going to
2.
be... It's still good.
Let's see. What their melee is an 11. Well, it's good. I need 5 more points for an outstanding.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna pump a possibility into that. That gets it out there. So first guy. This will be the guy who was stymied.
Okay.
He'll take 2 wounds.
All right. Well, he still has
Second
his.
guy takes 1.
And then, do you have a misfire or malfunction range on the shotgun?
No, because
you're not bursting it, right?
I'm not bursting. That's correct.
Yeah. All right. So this guy was stymied. All right. You guys are doing an excellent job taking them all down at the same time. All right, the other guy goes out though. He already had a wound and does not have a possibility to spend.
And then I'm going to invoke the Law of Tenacity. Take a wound, get rid of all my shock.
Oh, okay. Check.
Because I was at 8, and if anyone touches me, I'm going to fall right over. Because I would go to 10.
Remind me afterwards. I have a funny story to tell you about how that law played into effect when we were playing at a Dragon Con. But
Okay.
I don't want to do it now. But and Liamin would get a kick out of it too because it involves the Shatterer. So, all right. So that was all of you, I believe. Yep. All right. And you guys went first. All right. Oh, what's that next card there, Robert?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're
What
good.
bad thing did they get?
I forgot that I still had them.
It's okay.
Which one is it? I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. So we're swapping the hero and the villain on that one.
Nice.
All right. So does it just swap the effects, or does it swap the turn order too?
It swaps the effects of villain. And the turn order. So the villains will go first, but then we flurry.
Okay. Check. Was just checking. All right. Well, my guy in the back knows what he's doing because, well, Intimidate's approved. So we all know what's coming.
Do we also have an any on that line, or is that?
Yeah, it's now an any. It's not Intimidate and Maneuver. It's now an any.
Which actually gets rid of my glitter ability, doesn't it?
Right.
Well, that's not as fun.
Yeah, I was hoping to pull this character on Rod because he just loves people that play with the deck.
You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I won't take cards, and I have to take a penalty, but I'm going to do it. I feel confident. You guys haven't done much to me over here behind my table.
That's a good roll.
That is a pretty good roll. How does an 11 look on D800? How's an 11 Intimidate?
Standard.
All right. We're going to give you back that vulnerable. Chaplain?
That is nothing.
All right, because I didn't take this away from you last time. Mr. Delacroix?
Standard.
Well, welcome to being vulnerable. And Mr. Dilax?
Standard.
I'm going to give you a stymie because I'm
probably the best thing.
Smarter. All right, and then my villains will go. All right. All right, so Mr. Delacroix, this one's going to attack you that is currently stymied and disfavored. Well,
not going to do it.
Not at all. Take those away, and then I have. Oh, and that especially even when I go back and add in the vulnerability, still not gonna do anything. All right, so D800. I remember the vulnerable now. Standard is 14. And apparently my electric katana turns off. Oh, actually, it's not electric, is it?
Nope, just straight is what it says.
Yeah, no, as in mine just has the katana. All right. All right, so clearly my katana gets stuck in the ground. So I'm currently unarmed. That's what happens to him. All right, you all can go and then flurry.
Okay, but they are no longer vulnerable, right?
And they are no longer vulnerable, yes.
I can try to fix that. Oh, nope.
That is a 9.
But that is some shock for you, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I'll go on and try to stymie all of them too. Or excuse me, make them vulnerable. Vulnerable. I'm going to try to trick them. And so that's so there's only 3. There are 3 of them, so it's -4. Okay.
Yep.
Nope.
Well, I'm going to shoot that guy.
Especially when you had forgotten your stymie over there.
Oh.
But it's okay. Still no.
Yeah.
Shotgun to the face. He's no longer vulnerable. Aiming. 6. Just a +6.
Yep. Gah.
Wow.
That's a number.
Open
Here's
up.
a number. Wait. Here's the question. Here's the question. Does anybody have a drama or hero? Do not.
Not
In my pool. Okay. I was wondering if this is to be glorious or not. But no. He will take some bonus dice of damage. And we should do at least a wolf. Yeah. There we go.
Yes, he clearly took that one right through the mouth into the back of the head.
Mm-hmm. And I will draw my card because it's NASD protection.
Indeed.
Going against these two. It's an 18. That's only going to be standard for them.
Yes, standard form.
So let's go ahead and put a English on it then. That was my last roll, 15.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That was 25. That should give me the outstanding.
It gives you the outstanding against the guy who's unarmed, because this guy still has his sword, so I think it still uses his melee, I believe. Let me just confirm.
Well, his melee is only an 11 to the 25, so.
Oh, right here. Never mind. I'm thinking stupendous, not the outstanding.
Not that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You're good. Yep, outstanding.
Okay. 2 BD. We already said they have a 15. Wound 2 shock for the first one. And just 2 shock on that one.
Hold on, I have to check something.
Let me draw a card.
Oh. Check. He still stands.
That's okay.
I know you guys are gonna get. You're gonna get to flurry, but. So yes, you were the last one to go, so you all can put cards into your pool, and then you can all flurry.
Well, might as well rinse and repeat, unless somebody else wants to try to do the
Buffin.
yeah, any kind of stymied or vulnerable or anything like that.
I can try the vulnerable.
Try it on the big guy.
Okay, I will try on him. This is against willpower. And I disconnect.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh no.
I have good news for you, Liam. It might be an okay time.
Yeah. I'm like, screaming out, and a blood vessel in my forehead pops out and busts. And
My God.
disconnect.
Yep.
Waving
right.
around my cross.
Durax, would you like to do something? Try to,
I'm going to try to trick him again. Hopefully this time it will work, or I'll get something from it. And I'm not stymied anymore. Let me make sure I have taken that off. Okay, I did. And I roll a 1, so it's not quite. Yeah, luckily, I can't disconnect on this, but.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, like, wow, okay.
Clearly the dice didn't like you playing with the deck to flurry this round, Robert.
Exactly.
This is all your fault. Just putting that out there.
It is.
I'll go ahead and shoot at both of them then.
Okay.
Forget, screw it. I'll use it.
See what I'm saying, Robert?
Mm-hmm.
I need to buy me some smart ammo so I'd be favored on those shots.
Yeah, they just get expensive. That's the problem.
Alright, it's just an 18. So what's an 18 against his dodge and an 18 against his? So it's going to be a good success against the guy in front of me.
Correct.
And what about his? His is a dodge.
Standard on him.
Damn. All right.
No, shoot. I think 3 points will give him to a good, right?
Yes.
On the big guy.
Yes.
Aim higher.
Actually, 3 points would get me to an outstanding on this guy and a good on that guy.
There you go. You got it.
Yes, it does.
All right, so we get the 2 BD for this one. Maybe we can hopefully get him out of the way.
Yes.
1, 2.
Well, I had 0 shock to give and 0 wounds to give, so you know.
All right, so good success against the main bad guy.
Yep.
So I have a card that I may play depending upon the 1 BD roll.
Sure.
His, what did we say his was? 13?
His toughness is only 13, yeah.
All right, so yep, I will play it. I guess just hit the 1 bonus die.
Yep. And then just for effect, put 3.
3 was the last effect. There, 2 wounds, 4 shock.
Nice.
Oh.
No.
We're gonna do this for that because that's not cool. He says.
Roll that 1 for me.
You know, it would probably be only fair play for, you know, lots of things that have happened in my favor before, but no. There is a 1 in it, just, you know.
You only reduce it by 1.
So, it's up to you, Delacroix.
I will walk over this way, and I will basically keep the shotgun in one hand, draw the pistol, which has my AP ammo in it.
Okay.
And shoot. Aim and shoot. So I'm just going to be I will be a +4. I think that's it.
That is a standard.
Standard, and if I want to,
Is it your smart ammo or no? No, it was your AP ammo.
Oh, this is AP ammo. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. I need 4 points. Is that correct?
Yeah, you would need 4 points to get to good.
Just take those 2 action cards.
Well, that'll do it.
Because I think hitting toughness 13 is going to help.
Your AP what?
AP 2.
So you're hitting 11 actually.
Oh, is it 11?
Yeah, his toughness
11's going to help.
Yeah, his toughness is 13 with the 2 points of armor. He doesn't have quite as good as armor as the rest of the other guys.
How about a wound or 2 shock?
Well, that sounds like something I can't do anything about. Either that or I'm choosing not to. One of the 2.
And I will draw a card for that because I was successful.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't draw a card either.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably forgot to because they. All right.
And put it in my pool.
And yes, then you get to put cards in pool because that was your flurried turn.
Which I will not put the maelstrom in my pool. Let's see, tempt me to do anything. Unless he's going to dim thread out of here, but I think he might have done that already.
All right, Robert, let's have that last card there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, no.
We're confused.
Can't
We just
stop
can't
me.
use cards.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Intimidate and trick. However, I have no friends to do anything if I were to intimidate all of you, so it's not going to help me there.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. D800, Michael and LaCroix, you both shot me for wounds, didn't you?
That'd be correct.
Well, I mean, whether or not they stuck is a different story, but yes.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll come get you to D800. You look like a bigger threat that I can have fun with taking out.
I mean, worst you can do is damage me. I'll just have him rebuild me again.
Yeah, he didn't know that. I mean, maybe he does. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. 13?
Standard.
It's only one. All right. He seems to draw back his sword and attack at you. And while attacking you, kind of yells out and screams so much that it looks like he's taking a little bit of shock from this. So you're going to take 17 points of damage, which is AP2. Yes, AP2.
Okay, so that'd be 17 against a 14 then, if you're taking away 2 of my armor.
Okay, so only 2 points of shock for you, which doesn't do anything. He tried.
I did build this guy to try to take at least a little bit of damage.
Yep, not a problem.
He's not Takeshi. He doesn't get shocked out too fast.
All right, now you guys may go.
I have a precision if somebody wants to shoot at him. It requires a precision to shoot at him.
It would require a use of a card, which we cannot do.
That's right.
Right.
I did not know what you were talking about. I am confused. I don't know if we should take him out for some free wine, or we should kill him.
Are you going to? Are you a melee person also, or gunfire?
Me, I'm just shooter right now. I don't have any melee weapons.
Okay, then you're probably gonna. Oh no, you have a pistol, so you can shoot at close range.
Yes.
You can shoot and walk away.
Yeah,
pretty much. So I'll just go ahead and put the barrel to his gut, pull the trigger, and then step back.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's good.
That's a 25 against his melee, right?
Yep, 1 point away from outstanding. But you're
I
confused.
Can't play no cards, and I don't have any possibilities. All right, so 1 BD. And we said his toughness was a 13.
13, yep.
Come on. 2 shock. And then I'll step back away from him. So I'll take the whatever for that.
Get him. Are there any chances you're going to make him vulnerable? Robert, Chap. You guys are going to do anything trying to make him vulnerable?
I got to try to reconnect.
Oh, reconnect.
Okay. I'll try
that.
to. I'll try to trick him
that.
again. Actually, I'm going to try to trick him and shoot him. So I'm just going to actually use the gun.
There you go. Moxie.
Yeah, exactly. And the truth is, I'm going to go in and spend a possibility since we're coming to an end. It looks like. And I forgot to add my modifier for doing 2 actions, so I'm going to do it now. And so that is a 13 to hit him, which I don't know if it hits him or not. Nope, his dodge is a 15. But that is going to be a 19, I think. No, it's a trick. That's going to be a 23 on my trick.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
so-
outstanding.
Yeah, so he's very vulnerable. And whatever else. The very vulnerable is what I want. So
Sure. I'm assuming probably like a disfavored.
yeah.
Okay.
I want to see what happens with the chaplain now.
All right.
Wow, I reconnected.
So you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Then let's, for fun, see if this takes him out or takes me out. Oh, 10 versus dodge or dex, so that fails. So it takes me out.
Well, does that count the vulnerability he's got?
Oh, no, it didn't.
So it's 14.
14.
Which
think
is
it
still
still misses,
1
though.
point away.
Boy,
Yeah,
so-
All right.
All right. Well, I guess I will shoot him with a +8, aiming +8 with my AP.
Why am I unconscious?
I felt like it.
Oh, okay.
That fair.
Seemed like a
Fair
better
enough.
choice for me.
I think that's going to be an outstanding.
Yeah, I think that is.
Damage 2 against his 11. How about that?
Ouch.
So I was gonna give it to the chaplain if he got it, where he's blown up and restrained against a desk or something. But instead, you're gonna shoot him right into his buddy who's already crucified against the wall, and that's just now a bloody mess.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So is the chaplain, is he now a little more corporate?
He's just knocked out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
he's
I
KO'd
know, I
from
know.
shock,
Yeah.
but yeah.
What is it? You can do a first aid. Do anybody have a first aid kit?
Nope.
Let's get this hard drive D800. You carry the chaplain. See if the hard drive is destroyed or not, and see what's on the computer.
Pick up the chaplain, throw him over my shoulder.
Dilax, can you do the thing with the computer?
By that thing with the computer, you mean put it back together from the pieces that it's been blown into from being shot off the desk and falling?
Oh,
Pretty
wait.
pretty sure that's not something that looks like it could be done
Here.
here.
Oh.
Just grab the
I did
trash
not know these
bag
things.
and put it in it and carry it with
Yeah.
us. I'm
Um,
pretty certain that's going to need a complete shop to work on.
Yeah.
And you just reinstall Windows, right? That is what I do.
Turn it off and
Turn
turn
it off,
back
turn
on.
it on again. Exactly. I do that all the time, and it
Yeah.
works.
You
So I go,
realize
my smart gun attachment is not working. I go off, on, it work again.
you guys realize as you go over it and start checking out all of the pieces and everything that it was actually an external hard drive that had been plugged into the laptop. So between the gunfire through the monitor, the gunfire onto the laptop and stuff, the hard drive's somewhat intact, but it's definitely not readable at the moment. It's going to take some techs quite a while to try to put it together, decrypt it, and then figure out if it has any corruption on it from loss of, all of its data somewhere with a bullet hole, But
Hold on. The briefing did say nothing about in one piece, so we are good. Is it, if they want the hard drive in one piece?
I mean,
They should have
you know,
told you that.
when they
They
ask
should've
about it, I'll
told us.
just say, dialect said when.
So you guys, gather up your compatriot who will eventually wake up as you're starting to walk because shock does recover after time. And you walk out, you avoid some of the more Jiangxi around, though they don't seem to be super interested in anything going on because none of the devices seem to be attracting them or anything. When you get outside of town, Daisuke is waiting for you with the car. And as you prepare to get in the van for your return home, your driver's face lights up with surprise as he looks back towards the city. Turning to look at the city yourselves, you can see the tiny dots of light coming to life on the streets of Nagoya, bathing the entire city in a soft white light. At the edge of town, the Shinto priest can be seen with several of the kami surrounding him. He smiles at you and nods. Seconds later, all of the lights fade and the old man disappears in the darkness. What was that? Your driver asks.
That was
some old man named. There's a man.
I'll actually use my
temple. We had tea with him. It was a nice little conversation.
I will actually use my my synth voice to imitate his cough exactly.
Nice.
All right, so
we'll explain to him about this Shinto
priest and the kami and
sure.
And the kami. It just happened. No.
And I think we're just now down to the debrief, right? Our paperwork.
Yep.
All right, so it's already after 11 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us this evening. Catch us next. We are coming back next Wednesday. Raise an eyebrow.
Yes.
All right. Next Wednesday for
yes.
some more TORGanized play. We'll be here this Friday for some Rime of the Frost Maiden. And due to the fact that a bunch of people are going to be running around with the little heathens dressed up in Halloween costumes and begging for candy, I'm kidding. Halloween's this Sunday, so we will not be having our Lost Beginnings game due to that. So, we will see you next time. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind and treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourselves. And with that, have a good week.